Hi. Hey everybody, it's me, Phora Whirled, your daylight savings intern. It's great to see you. Yeah, okay. That trailer, I saw a lot of people commenting under like the new Wall Purchase Night video and saying it was like maybe the best update the game has had yet. I know a lot of people are so excited. So a lot more to save up for. It's fine. It's fine. It's not like I have a lot of other gachas to spend time on. Hi Void, Shido-e. Welcome back, Cass. Yuri, Umin, and yes, absolutely Meteor. Sinclair absolutely needs a hug from his boyfriend, who I don't know if we've met yet. I don't know if we've been introduced yet in the story, but I thought we'd get there last stream. Maybe it'll be this time. But yeah. Oh, Shard's second option, but you missed out on Malkuth announcer. A lot of people were really hyped about the announcer announcements. I'm assuming they're like references to other games. The collab of Library of Ruina, Lobotomy Core, and Limbus. So it's like No Way Home. It's like a crossover. There are other crossovers. Why did No Way Home come to mind? But wow. Wow. We'll meet eventually. Okay, Void. I'll take your word for it. Anyway, I have been grinding, I swear. I've been doing my dailies like a good gacha player would. And we have some free polls to do. I kind of want to start with the 10 poll, but let me see here. I'm up to level 16 on the battle pass. That's not like bad, right? Wait, how many are there? There are more than 100? Okay, it's fine. But how's everyone batting? Tell me about your days, your gacha pulls, your luck, who you're looking forward to saving for. Okay. So we have a couple of options on polls. Oh, I missed out on season 1 and 2 announcers. I didn't play much and started late. Oh, so I spent all my things on getting the egos and IDs I missed. That's fair, Kaz. That's very fair. I wish you the best of luck on catching up. I'm kind of in the same boat, I feel. I'm pretty late. Save for Wall Purchase Night. Fine. Fine. I think this will be my first Wall Purchase Night in the game. Okay, it's 6 days away. Alright, maybe next week. Hey, Blind, welcome in. So I think we could just get started back where we left off. We're not pulling immediately. It'll pay off later. I have to keep telling myself that. Hey, Nokium, welcome in. Oh, and Kitsune, Wall Purchase is a limited event. So that's why it's important to save. I see. So we've been using sad Sinclair. However, I'm open to switching up like our support units too. I think I'll start off with Sinclair and then switch it up to try out more IDs. But yeah. Oh, Shido, I have unlocked mirror dungeons. I've played a little bit off stream. You're right. There's so I can see how people spend so much time on those. Do you have any advice for mirror dungeons specifically? I don't know. I feel like, should I expect to like, I think last time people said I could maybe clear a couple of floors with what I have, but it's fine. Okay, so that's right. We're in this city that's burning. It's the one from Sinclair's past. It's like a twisted sort of holiday celebration, and something about when people use like machine enhancements on their bodies. Like that's what this group is against. Sinclair, yes. I'm still learning all of the nicknames for the IDs. But yes, Sinclair, who I'm guessing we'll maybe see in the main story or something soon. And okay, I don't want to just auto battle. I feel like okay, in going through a lot of the like luxcavation stages, I think I've gotten a bit more of a feel for the game. Maybe just a little bit, but yeah. I still need to read up on all the status effects. Yeah. Yeah. That's nice to hear. I hope so, Blind. I feel like I worry sometimes that I don't know, like I have a lot left to catch up on. And I don't know, I hope I'm making good progress. I know sometimes it can be like, I don't know, hard to watch people get started with something that you really care about and already know a lot about. So, yeah. We love a victory. Yeah, in this town, it's like, it's weird to me because some of this world feels so futuristic and other parts are almost like medieval or something. It's so weird to me. I don't know if that's like intentional, that maybe different parts of the world have different, I don't know. What would the word be? Like cultures or technology? And Claire, the true Unga Bunga ID. For real. For real. I think we just keep going. I think we just keep going. Like uppity rich people. Oh, it fits the motif of Sinclair's story. Prosthetic bodies pile up like a landfill. The inquisitors pay no heed. Yeah, because they're like purifying this place. And there's all this like nail and hammer imagery. I wonder what those like seals or stamps they have on represent. A disgrace. Do they really believe that like what they're doing is like good? The oil of humanity. Watching people catching up and coming through the different realizations is fun to me. A lot of other people, so no need to worry about it. Okay, Blind. I'll just keep going as I have been then. And doing my best to learn things. Each core has a unique singularity, which kind of warps the culture. Interesting, Kitsune. So that would explain why they're all so different. Like, some are big cities, some are like this. Scrutinizing the idea of humanity. Nagel and Hammer. Some criticized prosthetic use. It never escalated this far. How do you know so much about Encore? They're a wing, so yes, they purify through pain. So Merceau was part of Encore. And Sinclair has a past here too. Weird. And this isn't a dedicated Merceau chapter. I wonder if we'll get a little bit of Merceau backstory. That could be fun. Yeah, the first time I've heard Merceau actively talk about himself, for real. You carry one of those weapons. When you unlock Mirror Dungeon, the hard version can be done once a week. And give 22.5 level on the battle pass. Okay. Okay, Dokium. When you put it that way, it's so worth it. What makes you different? I don't think they deserve by any means to be on the stake or chopping block. Heathcliff? I feel like sometimes Heathcliff just is like no words, just action, but it seems like Heathcliff really does consider a lot of what's going on. The singularity of a core is really messed up. It's always very messed up. Of course it would be, Meteor. Of course it would be. This is Project Moon, I guess. Your manager says so. And Merceau doesn't answer. Merceau. So Merceau's kind of shaped by, like, orders. An employee must follow their employer's orders. Also, each district has a nest, which is where the rich people live and are protected by the wing, as long as they're useful. A Sikitsune. So that's why, like, there are some slums, but also nearby there might be I guess, a more well-off nest. Okay. The trauma that all these characters have. Oh, okay. I don't know, like listening to them interact and speak. I don't know. It's like you can tell that they're trying to cope so hard with what's going on. Oh. Sinclair has a pest here. Merceau just used to work there. But quit since he's literally just neutral. Got it. Heathcliff's face contorted with frustration. Merceau was already an enigma. Yeah, and like, I don't know, I feel like someone who might literally just be neutral and have literally no tastes or interests or disinterests and just like content to go through life might be seen as like really weird or like hiding things to other people. So maybe all there is to know about Merceau is what Merceau already wears on his sleeve. Like that's literally, I don't know, maybe it's deeper than that. Led by an actual clock. I was 7 minutes in the past without paying attention to it. Oh yeah, that happens to me too sometimes, Nokium. I'll be watching a stream and realize that I'm not watching live. It's like a few minutes behind. Outside the nest are the back streets, ruled by crime syndicates. Oh, okay. Welcome to Project Moon, trauma galore. That's right, that's right. Project Moon with a side of trauma. That's what we're all here for, yeah. Tucker's eyes fell on Faust. It's classified. It's only natural. Maybe I really am just a clock. I wouldn't be able to discern the truth in such a thing either. That we're not even the real Dante? I guess there is a chance that that's the truth. Who knows? Maybe I'll mount this thing on the wall when I find my real head. Oh. Usually the darker the game, the sillier the fandom. Ah yes, silly. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. To get through a game that's so dark, I feel like you've gotta like crack jokes. Otherwise, it's just way too sad. Yeah, Merceau doesn't really care about anything. Okay, Void. I think that makes sense. I can't wait for Merceau's Canto since I've already read The Stranger. Oh, the book. The book he's from is literally called The Stranger. So it makes sense. Imagine Merceau's Canto is literally, like it's about Merceau, but we learn nothing about Merceau. I don't know how that would look or happen, but I could see it, I think. Hi, subject, welcome in. Hope you're having a super great day today. Not a lot. We're talking about the update and Merceau, the mystery of who Merceau is. And is it just me, or do the cantos get longer with time? Like, I don't know. I remember like being able to make it through the first one in like a stream. And then they just kind of kept going. So we're still here in this town, going through inquisitors, hiding. And Sinclair, trying to be a hero or have dreams in the city will always end up very badly. I can't wait to see Portmoon's version of the sun from the stranger. Is that a character? I still haven't read the book Meteor. Will you bear that for me? Oh. Sinclair was trembling so badly. Oh. It wouldn't be the first time. Maybe he's holding the kind of fear that comes with a certain courage. In that case. Sinclair turned around. A blank slate sounds fitting. I was reminded of a friend who asked me the same question. Is this a boyfriend, Sinclair? Is this the person I've heard so much about? I agree with what Heathcliff said. Yeah, they got longer. Okay. I thought so, Kitsune. I wasn't sure. The same could be said for my family. Oh. It's like this like grim understanding, a grim mutual understanding that they all seem to have. Sinclair had already charged. Well, okay then. Through more inquisitors and over the lake to Grandma's house we go. Okay. They do get longer, but Canto 4 is the longest one, I think. Oh, that's right, because Canto 4 has like 3 parts or something, right? And that's the next one after this. I guess we're in a real treat for, I think it's Isong's chapter. Oh, really? Rousseau can't actually feel anything, but in the book he does have a lover. I see. Interesting. Oh, that's a simplification of motive. I guess it might seem like, or like the result, the end result, or how Rousseau presents himself around people. Oh. I like to headcanon that Rousseau has a soft spot for like animals or something. Like when no one's looking or around, Rousseau might, I don't know, pet a cat or something. I could see that happening. 4 and 5 were both released in 3 parts. So we have a long road ahead of us, I guess. All these inquisitors. I wonder if underneath the mask, they're all like other, not like literally other Sinclairs, but people like Sinclair who might have been, obviously I don't know what happened, but roped into joining. I can't wait for the ideal chapter. Absolutely, Void. Absolutely. I wonder what that chapter will be like. Any, I guess without too many spoilers, any theories on like how some of the other chapters will manifest? Maybe if you've read some of the books or just have an idea. Because like for characters like Dawn and Honglu especially, or even Ryoshu, I don't know. They seem so either unhinged or very much coping with something that, I don't know. I'm not sure what to expect at this point. The book Stranger, about the absurdism of societal expectation. Rousseau doesn't follow in question, or doesn't understand sometimes the expectations. He lacks empathy, but does have some feelings. Oh. So it's all about like what the world you're in expects from you, and maybe just going along with that. I expect Dawn to fight a windmill. Okay, Dawn had better. I'd better see a shot between Dawn and a windmill, or something that is a windmill and Dawn doesn't see it as a windmill. That could be funny. Also, this is horrifying. All these people who've been nailed or like hit with a stake. And a huge fire with what looks like people inside. How Sinclair, or when everyone around him had died, he couldn't paint a clear picture of either happiness or despair. I hope that Sinclair can brace himself. Yeah, for real, Ishmael. Merceau goes to bars because he doesn't understand why people do or enjoy it. Oh. That's like... I feel like that's such a beautiful depiction, or like an artistic depiction, and also so sad. Like, aw. Like, I'd want to like give Merceau a big hug or something, but I'd realize that Merceau would just wonder why people are supposed to enjoy hugs. Oh, okay. The angst with Merceau. The graves are dug up. I could see 3 graves. Sinclair's expression alone was enough. Oh, were they Sinclair's relatives then? No idea about the later cantos. That's what I'm also... You've wondered too? The family, that's where they should be resting. Okay. And the whistling again. Okay, here comes the big reveal. At least I'm assuming. Imagine if the windmill was straight up just a normal windmill instead of some horrifying abnormality resembling a windmill. That would be the best. That would be the best void. Her laugh was simply sinister in every way imaginable. Cromer. Also the artwork. Again with that like hammer and nail logo and those seals. I do remember nailing those 3. I might just tell you where they are. Oh, Nagel and Hammer. So their name is Nail and Hammer. I'm guessing. If you were to try and hug him, he would just look at you with his signature Merceau stare. Yeah, blind. Which, I don't know, makes it all the worse, I think. Sinclair couldn't even speak properly. Oh, the before team. Otis, I don't know if the before team is around anymore. For example, he has carnal desire for his lover and would accept to marry, oh, if asked, but would also be brutally honest that there isn't any feeling. Oh. Such a complicated character and story, Nokium, for real. I wonder if we'll do Purgatory after everyone gets a turn in the Inferno. Oh, so like, is that from Dante's Inferno? Also, hi, Bull. Effie. Okay, this is so sad. This is so sad. Effie was barely breathing. I am the hammer. Hi, Pookie. Oh yeah, I didn't realize you streamed. Did I see it on Twitter? I feel like I saw a link in Twitter or like a post. It was recommended. So yeah. Yeah, Pookie, if you're okay with me giving you a shout out, Pookie streams over on Twitch at emo_PUKKI. Yeah. It'll take around 2 days. Okay, that's just so cruel. And the pole piercing through. And so this other group believes that like people have to be put through pain to be purified. Also, hi, Leah. Welcome in. We're in the middle of a sad time. It's fine. I happen to know of a method to end a life. Oh, that's so cruel. So Otis wants to put them out of their misery. Gregor and Ishmael dropped their heads low. Oh. Fun fact, in the book, Cromer was Sinclair's bully who tormented him. Okay. At the same time, then silence. At the same time, I find that, like, that's so great. They included so many details from stories and, like, I don't know. I feel like whoever studies literature here would, like, really appreciate this, but at the same time, that's so sad. It's kind of like Bungo's Stray Dogs, I feel. With, like, the literary references. Hilarious to watch you all care for each other. So Cromer thinks everything we're doing is pointless. Who knows, maybe it is. Head pat. Thanks, Leah. We all need head pats in times like these. Absolutely. Cromer. I think that's the right way. He was interrupted by the sound of a nail dragging across the floor. Oh, Guido's back. The Divine Comedy is a trilogy. Oh, from hell to heaven. I didn't know that, Kitsune. But not a scratch. In perfect condition, fatigue the sinners. That must be so, like, doing something that's so hard, and then realizing that it was all, like, for nothing. Oh, it's the wife. Oh, really? A one who grips. But that's what Sinclair's alt is called. The one who grips. So in an alternate universe, was Sinclair in Cromer's position? What a twist if so. You'll never know what's hidden. In the book, Demian Cromer is Sinclair's bully, and the whistle is how Cromer calls Sinclair. So, like, isn't there, like, what's it called? Conditioning? Like Pavlov's dogs or something? But, like, bullies using that. If bully and evil, why hot? I mean, people like Dazai. And Dazai is kind of gray at times. A long smirk dances across Cromer's entire face. I wonder what the story would be like if it were told from Cromer's perspective. Like, I don't know. I feel like I ask that all the time. I want to understand the villains, but I know that's not the point of the game exactly. Oh yeah, so all of these characters are based on different books, I think. Or like inspired by, some are a bit more closely paralleled, I think. And yeah, there's so many references in the game that are flying over my head, absolutely. Sinclair's identity is, oh yeah, oh, the one who shall grip, I think. So they're slightly different. Interesting. Because all of those IDs are alternate universe versions of the characters. Oh, not the whistle in the background. Oh. It is a stylistic choice, Void. That haircut, absolutely. I don't know, I'll have to look at it again. You'll learn Cromer's point of view with time. I hope so, blind. Though I'll probably be really sad. Yeah. I'm cozy, don't worry. I have like blankets and a pillow. I don't have a plush with me now, but I don't know. When I play games like this, I feel like I've got to do what I can. I've got to do what I can. This song is based on the author of a poem anthology. Really? So I could actually go read Yi-song's IRL poems. Very interesting. And it's alright, you don't need to have literature knowledge to enjoy Limbus. Okay, Meteor. I'll take your word for it. Though, I do think it could be fun. Maybe not to read everything, because there's so much, but to at least read a little bit. Or like, summaries of books. I don't know. Wave 3. A whistle with each wave. And Claire laughs when he hears the whistle. Wow. My jaw dropped when I read that void. Yeah. And again, it just makes me wonder, what did Claire go through? What happened? Why? It makes me wonder why. Games like this, they make me question the game. Why isn't there a happy ending? Oh, Project Moon does a really good job with those inspired stories. They contain a lot of parallels and references, but also tell their own stories and aren't really spoiled. That's nice, Nokia. That it's not like a one-to-one, I guess. But there are a lot of nods and references. Oh, they're in Korean and apparently super difficult to translate. Those poems, Kitsune. Got it. Well, I'd love to learn like enough of a language to be able to read, even if it is just like reading chats from people. We have had some people in the past come in with like Spanish or I feel like there have been some Korean chats. There have been some others too. And I always feel bad when I have to like use Google Translate. So okay, 318. We're getting close to the end of the stage. The one who shall grip. You're right, they are different. So different. I feel like we're all collectively we're like MatPat or something with our theories. Oh, Sinclair. Sinclair's pushing himself so hard. Blocked by the remaining Encore Inquisitors. Yisang's poems are in Korean, so it's pretty much incoherent from what I've heard. Oh, were they already like abstract or something? So interesting. I still want to give them a try though. You can hear the laugh if you listen closely. Okay, I'll do that this time, Void. Sinclair would normally keep to the back of our group. This was the first time I saw him charge in unprompted like that. Oh. I remember with clarity that I'd ended your lives. And yet here you are. Again with all of these seals and this mask. You're not the one to complain about miraculous recoveries. Vito examines me. Oh, it's because we have a prosthetic head that looks like a clock. Yeah, and they're against prosthetics. You must be the false shepherd enticing this herd. Faust has the one who grips ID? No way, Kitsune. Wait, so Faust has a past here too? Or at least an alternate universe version who does? Thus they've been punished. Yeah, they think that prosthetics or like, I don't know, artificial enhancements for people are wrong or heretical. You're different. Naokium. I'll have to... Okay, fine. Fine, let me retranslate this. Is that... What language is that? I'm so curious. Okay. Is that... At first glance, I don't even know. Okay, I'm looking. Oh, it's French. I mean, maybe. I get that, Nokium. But sometimes I don't know. Like, that might be all a person knows, and they just want to say hi in chat. Shake off the allure of that false miracle. The confrontation came to a standstill. No one seemed willing to speak first. So the thing that gets me is when, I don't know, religious groups, IRL or in games, are depicted as like being very like loving, right? And like we just want to rescue people from this heresy. And then in the background, you can see all this violence. And it's like if someone reached out their hand to you to try and like help you, and like they were threatening you. They had like a weapon or something. Like, you have to take my hand. So it's like they're only out to rescue us from their wrath or punishment. I don't know. Which again is like a very artistic irony, I feel. Yeah, they're a group of book nerds who got together to make Project Moon. Oh, this fight's a bit difficult. I see Meteor. And welcome in General Garchomp. I salute you. Fun fact about Project Moon, all of them are huge literary nerds. So even in past games, a lot of characters are based on literature. I look forward to seeing those past games soon, Garchomp. I am a hammer. A tool for the one who grips. Oh, so the one who shall grip might be the next in line. So it's like there are hammers, maybe there are nails, and then there are people who grip the hammers or like tell them what to do. I'm trying to understand this logic. The lore goes very deep. There are many of us who have been lost on the path to enlightenment. But there are also enough of us who've learned the very intricacies of the universe itself. I'll take your word for it, Blind. If I ever have questions about the intricacies of the universe, I'll know who to ask. Okay, wave 1. And when an ally is defeated, their attack goes up. And if they defeat one of us, their defense increases. Okay. Well, let's use our effective attacks. How many waves are there? There are 3 waves. Okay then. Come on, you're just gonna leave us hanging on what Nokium said? Oh, I guess I didn't read it out loud, Void. It was basically, you can use your own Google Translate. That is true. That is true. You can. Though, I guess if you're watching on a phone, it might be harder. I'll summarize. Basically that, like, don't feel bad. It's a choice a lot of the time to write in a certain language. And so, like, maybe someone wants to be, like not read aloud or something else. Another one in the whole phrasing subject. I guess that is one way to put it. I heard the laugh this time. Is this the one who shall grip? What happened to Sinclair? This is Sinclair. I didn't notice that before. That's in Claire. That's the idea behind the naming. Hammers are tools, while the one who grips. Okay, this is Skin Prophet. Oh, Sinclair. Has this been inside Sinclair the whole time? Distorted. Oh, but that's the good idea. We distorting. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, that's ego corrosion. So any of the sinners that we order around, if any of them reach that point, they go into that distortion. That's ego corrosion. I see. Also, hi Umin. Oh, and welcome into you too. The one who shall grip is not yet the one who grips. The technicality. Got it. Basically, he went to -45 sanity, so he used his ego on a random target. So that could, I see, that could hurt us too. If you hit negative 45 sanity, you distort, and they use an ego, and you can't control them. Got it. And the thing with Sinclair is that low sanity is good, but just not that low. I've never seen that happen before. It kind of startled me. Oh, our Ryoshu just died because of Sinclair. Think of ego like a weapon that's unstable but powerful. So sometimes it can backfire and do that to our team. I see. I see. Oh, and negative 45 again. So maybe I shouldn't be using Sinclair. At least without... Maybe I should be a little more intentional with what I do with Sinclair. That's because you don't have any egos for Sinclair. Oh. So I need better egos. Oh no, I should. I should keep Sinclair. Merceau! Oh, Merceau, use my Sinclair. Okay, I'll switch out which Sinclair I have. Elemental. Well, Merceau is not okay. Okay, the last wave. Let's see what we can do. His defense skill restores sanity points. If you have him defend, he can regain some sanity. Okay, I'll stop using... I'll stop using win chance. Okay, so there's this boss that we have. And your sanity's fine for now. But as soon as it gets low, I didn't realize that's what defense could do for some characters. So yeah, sanity is good sometimes because it... Also, the battle system in this game is so complicated. I feel like a lot of you have helped me learn a bit. And there was that tutorial that you shared a little while ago from SQ or SGO. Okay, Merceau's fine. Merceau's hanging in there, I guess. With just a tiny bit of health. Merceau, please. And Claire has a defense skill. Okay. And this is Guido again. What a name, though. I kind of like the name Guido. And now down to negative 34. So this time, we could have you defend. And then switch in something like that. Combat here is simpler than Ruina. Gun outism. You're right, Yuri. I saw that new ID for Otis, and yeah, very much gun. The ground shook as Guido finally fell. I couldn't help but wonder if we really did him in. That's true, because Guido was like fully healed earlier. Oh, Sinclair. Mangled beyond recognition. Oh, it's Rogia again. Don't worry, our core Merceau is a tank. That is true, Meteor. Merceau seemed to take it pretty okay. Occasional pants of rage and tearful gasps were all that came out of his mouth. Oh. I knew stopping him was the right thing to do, but no one dared to step in. Oh, Dawn. Equipping Skip Profit with Sinclair is the worst idea. Okay, Elemental. I'll keep that in mind. Oh, and 29 isn't tiny. Quixote suddenly jumped Sinclair. Oh, Dawn. I was not expecting that. And Quixote is very, like, happy-go-lucky and cheerful, and to say, I know what to do, and, like, smile really brightly, and then do this. A cloud of dust rose from her ruthless beating. Because it makes him lose too much sanity. Skip Profit. Okay. I think I saw New Otis shoot Dawn in that trailer. Did that happen, Kitsune? I kind of watched it in a rush, and I was working on some other things and like glancing back. I'll have to go back and look again. Oh, I see what you mean. A good friend of yours. Oh, Sinclair. Tears blinked down from his bruised eyes. Go to my home. So Sinclair feels very strongly and like desperate about this. And then, oh, new Otis ID will have a mechanic with friendly fire. Well, there you go. Be like risky playing. He didn't parade their nail and hammer name around. So they were smaller, a smaller group in the past. But at some point, oh, no need to push yourself. Classic Irene Void. I feel like that works with computers, but maybe not. Maybe not people. I realize a lot of people. Yeah. Oh, and now Sinclair's face. It's all just a bad dream, and I'm having trouble waking up. Oh. Maybe this time I'll wake up and see my familiar ceiling. Broke into tears. Would fit because the abnormality. Oh, Otis ID is based on good friendly fire. Oh, so the ID is based on an enemy that we face at some point. What do you mean that works with a computer? What are you doing to your computer? No, Kyum. I've only heard people say that. Absolutely. I've only heard people say that that hitting a computer makes it work better. So my computer is actually really tiny. It really is. I don't know if hitting it would do much to help. Okay, let's exchange. We love a good advent calendar. It's like, I don't know, we're just getting little presents here and there. I don't know if I'll be able to reach level 60, but we'll see. Sorry, it's late. Asleep late again. No worries, Kai. I'm glad you got some rest. Also, hi. Okay, and we can also collect this. It's taking everything I have to save lunacy for the big event coming up. Okay. Oh, which one's yours? Can I see who these come from? This one has... Okay. Oh, and that's Cromer in the background. I never noticed that before. Okay. I think I'll try this one. Funny. RNG Heathcliff Eco. Oh, that's nice that you can get free stuff from completing stages. I love that too, Blind. That in any game kind of keeps me coming back sometimes. The game just gives me things. Take one without ego. Oh, other than the basics, so there's no friendly fire on corrosion. Okay. I think it's a little too late for that now, Nokium. I didn't read that quickly enough, but next time I will. That's the difference between the head office and the branches. Oh, it's Faust, not Cromer. Got it, Kitsune. Oh wait, that was Faust? My jaw just dropped. I'm trying to process that. So in another world, it's Faust and Claire. Now I have to get that ID. and uptie it to see the story. I'm curious. Not your fault the delay made my message appear only after you started the fight. It's fine. I try and not make selections super quickly because of that. I know in the past it's kind of been really funny sometimes. I'll like make a choice and then like a split second later a chat will pop up saying, whatever you do, don't do that. And at that point it's kind of too late to be helped, but we take what we can get. Fun fact, LIMBUS Company was going to be a dungeon crawler game, but was turned to a gacha to fund Project Moon's other games. Really? So that means there will be more Project Moon tragedy in the future, I guess. The sinners seem to find each other in other timelines. You see a lot of them in each other's art. Also, what an expression on Faust. Because normally Faust is very calm and composed, or at least seems that way, I guess. And now though, okay. So one without any but branch of knowledge. And this one won't deal damage. Or have friendly fire. I'm guessing this is the right one. Do not do the thing you just did. No, absolutely, Ida. That's so high. Welcome back. There's a good database with all the uptie cutscenes if you're interested. If I have a lot of trouble obtaining upties blind and IDs, I might just take you up on that. A long underpass leading to an unknown destination was revealed to us. It's always a tunnel. We always go underground at the end of a chapter. It never fails. To the branch facility. This wasn't here before. The one who grips Faust is jokingly referred to. Oh. Because the pre-uptie art plus the first line of her ID story says she hasn't showered in like 3 days. Okay, to be fair, Ida, there aren't really a lot of showers publicly available to people here. Or at least, it doesn't seem like there are. You're bringing us along to use as sensors for the bows. Yeah. It's like bringing all of these people to their past, a place that is very traumatic for them. It resonates with these bows that we're trying to collect, that someone wants us to collect for them. It's still very unclear why we're doing this, I feel. If SP is close to -45, use the defense skill. Okay, Kai. Will do. Understood. It's still partially a dungeon crawler. The PR director also wanted to make a gacha game for the live service aspect, to tell stories in the long term, but for money too, obviously. I think that is kind of nice though, Nokia. Like, oh, the PM director. Because sometimes there are games that happen and they just never get a sequel, but they're cult classics and so many people love them. And then like the fandoms kind of die over time, but with a gacha format, they can just keep going. And I get that it's gacha, but I don't know. I kind of appreciate that, like knowing there's more story to be told, and it's not over yet. Sitting at a computer for 3 days without sleeping or bathing. I'm not sure if she even ate anything. Oh wait, is that the meme that I've seen? I think a couple of you posted it in the Discord. That the animated gif, is it gif or gif? I don't know. Of Faust like laughing at a computer. Hitting those good Sinclair reader fanfics on AO3. Okay. the POV fix can be kind of nice, like a feel-good character X reader. Those can be nice. I feel like with me it's more like I read fics between other characters. Have I ever read or like sought out an X reader fic? I don't know. I don't think I have. It's for whoever runs LIMBUS Company, I guess. Just don't cross over with Persona. Those keep dying. Oh, like other gachas that have a Persona crossover? Is that a trend? I think Identity 5 did. And it's, I don't know if I'd say it's dying, but it's definitely, it doesn't seem like the biggest ever anymore. I don't know which others crossed over with Persona. You're doing your dailies and other days. I am Kai. I swear. And maybe as evidenced by my battle pass is up to 16, and it was very low the last time I streamed. Oh, the art of Faust in that ID has immediately been memed to make her out to be a toxic gamer with stacks of energy drink cans around her. I find it weird she's using a trackball left-handed. Oh. I mean, I have a mouse that was originally made for right-handed people, and I'm using it left-handed. But I understand that's kind of weird. Okay, and there's one more stage after this that goes into the dungeon. Okay. I feel like we're making good progress. Lifetime stew. Okay. All right then. Well, off we go. I've kind of casually been leveling a lot of these other characters. Just on the side. Okay, I trust you, Phora. Thanks, Guy. Oh yeah, like 5 gachas that did P5 collabs died. Maybe they weren't actually collabs, and the Phantom Thieves stole something from the gacha games. I don't remember what it is. I haven't really played a ton of Persona. Though, it is on my list. A YouTuber I know actually debunked that whole gacha games die when they collab with Persona thing. Interesting void. It seems like I didn't realize so much thought had gone into this. I'd be really sad if Project Moon ceased to exist. They managed to tell really interesting and gripping philosophical stories that I haven't seen much in other games. It does seem like a very acquired taste, I guess, blind. Like a very specific thing that they're doing. And a lot of people like it. So yeah. Is it painful? Is it incredibly sad to play through? Absolutely. But we keep going. Okay. I feel like we're doing fine. Was that English from Dawn? You can't curtail me. Okay, sanity seems fine. Also, on the financial stage, because this game's taking up so much time, their other game projects are delayed indefinitely. They still want to make a 3D ARPG. No way. So instead of one intervallo between major stories, they'll have 2. But to have less stress on the actors, they're not going to be voiced anymore. Got it, Ida. So there's a lot to look forward to. It seems like this group is very ambitious in the games they make. So yeah. I look forward, but kind of dread seeing what they come up with next. To be honest, I wonder how they'll fit 100 cantos into LIMBUS Company. Oh, since the Divine Comedy has 100 cantos. I don't know, Meteor. That would be kind of crazy. But I guess I wouldn't put it past them to keep going if the game's really successful. We do love Dawn's English lines. Absolutely. Okay, staggered. I think we're fine. But at least we have... Wait, I don't know who that is, Ida. Building sim in Elcor Nest. Oh, L. I see you. I see Leah and Blind. Okay. It's taking so much more lunacy. Not lunacy. Enkephalin. And... Okay, let's use a box. I've been converting and using a lot of modules off stream. Don't worry. Don't worry. I feel like I'm gradually getting into the grind as a good gacha gamer who does their dailies, but I'm talking about Distortion Detective. Oh, hi, May. Wait, you have homework, right? I don't understand this game plus studying. No worries, Ame. It's great to see you. I wish you the best with studying. Is that a person tied to a cartwheel? Wait, is that why they're called cartwheels? Am I just realizing this? Because they look like a wagon, like a cart's wheel. No way, that's why they're called that. Am I just realizing? Did everyone already know that? Okay. Oh, so they're torturing somebody. Oh, thanks for the head pat, Leah. Just mentioning the other games Project Moon had plans for. Odon trying to say beach volleyball. Sounded like that. I see, Ida. The pain is real. Oh. Oh, so they're hurting prosthetics who they don't think can feel pain. You're starting the daily grind, but you didn't discover the mirror dungeon grind yet. I see, Nokia. Wait, the face palm. Oh. It's like they don't believe that people can feel things unless they show it outside. That's so cruel. Exam in 2 days. Ame. Please study. Ishmael forgot to study in last stream. Oh. That's very flattering, Kai. Yeah, I know some of you were like working during the piano stream. I hope it helped at least some of you with studying or something. So they're just like being so invasive with this person. Never alone. I just shrugged when I looked back. Did Rogia save? Or like end the misery of that person? I don't know. Okay, basement entrance. So we're in the dungeon. And we have our support ID. Perfect. I feel like this is a good... That feels like a safe group. I'm so gonna fail. Aber, you can do this. We all believe in you. Right, chat. We definitely believe in Amer. A lot can happen in 2 days. You can study. You've got this. Probably a breaking wheel and IRL device. Oh. The untold war between the Astartes and the Adeptus Mechanicus. Oh, so like, I don't know what Astartes means, but I'm assuming you mean like people and machines. Or, I don't know, all natural and mechanical. I don't know. It's more that they see everyone with the slightest prosthetic as robots, or people who lost their humanity. I wonder if they'd feel the same way about people who wear glasses, Garchomp. Like losing your humanity because you wear glasses? Or have a replacement arm? That does feel like the sort of mindset like a cult would have, though. You've all gotten better at fighting. Oh, Sod. And we can't heal Sod because we can only heal the sinners, the ones on our team.
괜찮으세요? 일어설 수 있으시겠어요?
Sod could barely talk.
에피는
Oh no, glasses are fine.
살아
And taking a peek at it from time to time.
밖에서 만났죠.
I mean, don't try to make other people. Yeah. The consequences of cheating could be kind of tough. However, like having a nice little flashcard with a lot of the basics and like looking over that, I've found it can be super helpful sometimes. Like when I study for tests and things. Dante could carry a first aid kit. I don't know if all of these injuries can be healed with a first aid kit, Ida. But you're right. You're right. More of those oddities are crawling our way. The Godzilla. Okay. Well, here we go then. And it's a good idea to... Oh, we have to go up to the center. Got it. I think things like prosthetic arms are fine. You just can't alter your whole body. We have these weird bug creatures again. And of course, I get the idea they all used to be people or something. Like that's absolutely what the game would say. Okay. And Claire has 0 sanity. Nice. But we're talking about finals here. Yeah. I guess my advice is study a lot. And yeah, if you need it, I'm sure there are other people around, like, or even online, like in a lot of different servers and places, who are more than happy to help tutor or help you through something if you're struggling. So yeah. Okay, an event, a machine. The urge to pull the lever is growing stronger. What will you do? Do we use the machine? Let's use the machine. It's like gotcha. We grow anxious. Pull the lever. 50% chance to gain a gift. The ceiling split open. Okay, well, it's fine. It's fine. We took some damage, but we found out what the lever did. This is absolutely not how I'd be IRL. A large gate in the distance. It's the only way through. Strike them from behind, these people. Distract them. Confront them directly. Okay. Distract them seems to have, like, the best effect. Pull the lever, Dawn. Void, I would never make Dawn pull the lever. Or is that a reference to the casino scene? Who will be in charge? Dawn's chances are so low. Okay. Then let's try left. That was so, okay, we made it. We made it. Surprisingly, Project Moon is very quiet on what the capsulae are. According to Leviathan, they just showed up one day. Weird. Okay. Our team is fine. We can do this. They're abnormalities, and each is related to a sin. Oh, not the person on the cartwheel in the back. I know it's not probably an actual cartwheel, but like a device. Hi, Ryuji. I missed the Cromer intro. You can go back and watch it. I'm sorry. But yeah, we'll run into Cromer again soon. Maybe. Have fun playing. I'll be leaving now. That's very flattering, Amer. And good luck. You've got this. It's an Emperor's New Groove reference. Oh, pull the lever, Dawn. I haven't seen that movie, but Okay, good to know, Void. Glasses aren't a replacement, so they're fine. Oh, a prosthetic arm would be a no-go. So, like, glasses are fine. A fake eye would be bad. Like, even if it's a glass eye that people use. Weird. And crutches are fine, but another leg isn't? Okay. You can always go back to a checkpoint to try again. I see Kai. Atento. The ominous sound of a nail being dragged. Confirming that our foes are dead. Guido. How long have you been? Okay, Guido is like that one character from Attack on Titan who just keeps coming back and believes that what they're doing is right. If you've seen Attack on Titan, you know who I'm talking about. Probably. Good luck with your revision. Yeah, good luck, Ame. You can do this. We're all rooting for you. There was no way a non-combatant manager.
멈추세요.
Oh, Sod. Sod pulled out a gun. Pointing the
움직이지
barrel at us.
바랍니다.
Because all of this, they're all suffering because of
제 총이 그대로
us.
머리를 꿰뚫어버릴 거예요. 그렇게
Don't look
쳐다봐도
at me like that.
저한텐
Oh.
안 들려요. 당신을
We don't have the full extent about the Encore Inquisitor philosophy.
살려서 보내준다.
We know that Encore as a whole values the human experience and they see things like pain as part of that. Guido comes and grabs me by the neck. That's us. Oh, that noise. I don't like that noise. Creaks and rattles. The sounds in this game are so visceral. His fingers are inches away from doing a lot of damage. Is this how I die? I remember Heathcliff menacingly asking if there was a way to open up my head. Tough luck, Heathcliff. You'll be missing out on a good show. Wait, is Sinclair saving us? I'm assuming that's what's happening. It didn't come from my head. The one who keeps moving forward until their enemies are destroyed? Absolutely, Void. That one. Guido staggers. Oh, actually, I don't know if it's that one, Void. I think it's a different one. A nail was lodged in his back. Okay, the way that Sinclair, the irony of Sinclair using a nail on a hammer. He was nearly unconscious. I could escape Guido's grasp thanks to him. But Guido stood firm. Oh. Also, that wheel is called the Wheel of Catherine. It's very off-putting that in a sci-fi advanced city, you have crusaders literally getting medieval. Yeah, exactly, Ida. I think the like dichotomy makes it even scarier for me. The one who Cripps once said that you could have become the one as well. What a shame. You grip with the wrong direction. This game has this game has really nice sound effects. Sinclair's not running anymore.
좋은 대답이네요, 싱클레어 씨.
Gunfire filled my ears. But the bullet struck Guido's head. Zoud. You who bring ruination upon yourselves, is that a reference to Library of Ruina? The hammer shall continue to pursue you. All recordings are taboo in N District, and you'll be hunted down if you videotape something? That's horrifying, Kitsune. Guido fell to the floor. Never come back again, Guido. I don't know. I don't know if Guido will come back. Maybe Guido was like a certain William Afton. Oh, Effie's dead.
당신들은 허술해요. 거짓말을 하려면
そうですし
Let's get out of here. Just gotta stop the bleeding. Oh, Gregor. Gregor, as always, continues to uphold the title of very baby girl.
맞아요.
We love to see it.
절대를 챙겨. 무슨 말을 하는 거예요?
Can hardly lift a finger.
움직이기도 힘든데.
K-Core gets a pass.
저 신문
They have a
기자들이
business relationship, but
당신이
Encore values human
데려가야
experience with loads of money.
제가 여길 맡을 겁니다.
I.
먼저
It's weird. It's like they also determine what human experience is.
제대로 움직이기도 힘들다면서요.
They can't let you watch our backs.
모르겠어요.
Oh, Ishmael.
저기
Oh, Saad's trying to do a heroic sacrifice.
싹싹이 넘어가면 되는 거랍니다.
Can we save Saad?
격
Is there any
떨어지게
way we can do it?
다른 사람 걱정을 왜 하는 거예요?
Oh. Also, the irony that the previous before team is kind of becoming the after team and staying behind.
이거 진짜
Oh.
구질구질한 장면인 거 알아요?
The encore taboo is specifically so that their singularity has no competition.
파우스트
Why would you buy canned happiness if you can watch a happy show for free?
베르길리우스 씨한테
Yeah.
안부 전해드리죠.
So instead of just making sure they're the best and people choose them because they have what's actually the best or the most fun, they just remove all the competition.
네.
We headed for the next area, leaving Saad. Okay, why can Guido come back, but Saad can't? That feels so unfair. Sinclair's determination. Okay, another event here. A steel door. So we have to break through the door. Open with force. Look around for solution is a sloth check. That's funny. Okay, rather sloth. Let's look around for a solution. A thorough look around could reveal something. Let's leave it to Honglu to notice something. Honglu! Our check failed. We had no choice but to leave the room behind.
너무 자책하지 마세요. 그럴
It
수
just wasn't your day. Okay, fine, Honglu. I think Encore's singularity lets them sell memories, so it makes sense they don't want competition on their turf. Interesting. Selling memories. That kind of reminds me of Diggers from Reverse 1999 and those bubbles that he uses, and how they show someone what they most desire, or where they'd most like to be when a bubble hits someone. We're wildly in speculation territory. We have clues, but not confirmation about what exactly Encore's singularity is, or if the taboo is specifically for monopoly on human experience. Thanks for the disclaimer, Nokia. I appreciate it.
괴롭다니까요.
I don't know, I feel like I'm pretty trusting and assume that all of you know a lot more than I do. So, I don't know. I assume that a lot of what you write is true. Obviously, I have my limits, but yeah. So, it's not like you could write, the sky is, Phora, I just looked outside, the sky is purple today. Or I guess it can be purple sometimes. The sky is filled with cows today. It's not like I just believe anything. Obviously. Oh, Honglu. The naive Hembo wouldn't find anything, but Honglu notices things sometimes, and he's like, I don't know, the most random things seem to impress Honglu, I feel like. I mentioned before that Nagel Dawn doesn't even eat the rations, just to sell it. Wow.
재밌는 순간이에요. 야,
If Ishmael's in the stream in chapter 5, oh, if Ame's here, I'll have to stop calling them this way, or I'll get confused.
불길 속으로.
Okay, Marceau, carry us.
활동의 정지를 확인.
Carry us to the end. I feel like Even though Marceau has such a tragic story and past, he seems like a very reliable person that I would probably trust. The Encore Inquisitors were busy torturing someone, attacking victims with prosthetic bodies. Sinclair's eyes are full of wrath and fear. Do we stop Sinclair? Wait for it to end or stop the torture. Okay. Let's use a wrath check. Everyone's healing. Okay. The wrath check. Imagine if we could use Sinclair. Let's try. Should I try Honglu again? Okay, 4, 16, 6 or 18. Before believing the lies about cows not flying. Wait, bull. Fly, perfect cow. Wait, no, Kim. I thought birds were all robots. Aren't birds all prosthetic, fake creatures? I thought everybody knew that. We know that Encore makes and sells canned experiences. Oh, but we don't know the details. The assumption is something similar to cyberpunk braindance chips. Oh, this is the first I've heard about braindance chips, but I'm assuming it's like a cartridge or something you could, like a movie. Like people buy movies to watch, but these would be like memories to experience. I don't know. I know the truth about birds at least. I mean, I thought that much was obvious, Nokia. If cows can fly, cows are birds. I don't know if that's quite how it works. But I can kind of follow your logic, Kai. Okay, their health is all really low, and just one wave. We've got this. We've so got this. And the English from Sync Dawn. Birds aren't robots. They're magical beings made by government wizards. Oh, of course, Void, you're right. I think I was thinking of seagulls specifically. They're the robots. The blockade zone. Okay. Oh, braindance chips basically let you experience a specific scenario, as if it was you in the scenario. Interesting, Garchomp. Beasts crawling around. Oh, and what's that in the middle of the room? Oh. Abnormalities. They aren't abnormalities. A braindance is something you slot into your brain. Oh, and it lets you experience someone's memories. Ooh. Well, I guess some people might be interested in experiencing a lot of things, Ida. I spot the emblems she mentioned. They were the ones worn by the Inquisitors. So these are people with corroded egos. It's like I was being devoured. It's a serviceable analogy. It eats away at your essence. Could all the abnormalities, or at least a lot of them, just be corrupted people? This place doesn't seem to be exclusively for torturing prothesis users. So they think of this as like the ultimate human experience, maybe? Corroded Inquisitor. Late again. Hi, Nazarene. No worries. Yeah, it's traumatized Sinclair. It's fine. It's fine. I always thought planes looked like flying cows. So Nokium, are all planes just flying cows? In your eyes, choosing to lose themselves. Will it even be used for their benefit? Am I really so different from these zealots? That is true. It does seem like we both have this common goal of reaching those golden bows, right? And so is there really any difference? That must be a tough question to ask yourself. Oh, the first one you used to understand how to control them is a guy robbing a store with a friend. And at the end... Oh, wow. I see Garchomp. That sounds very... That sounds like something. That sounds like something. That's Lobotomy Core, Library of Ruina. Oh, heavy spoilers to answer the question. Wait, about planes looking like flying cows? That really is spoiler. I wouldn't put it past Project Moon. Abnormalities aren't corrupted people. Oh, they're mind monsters. Ego is a piece of armor. A weapon you can make from suppressing the mind monster. Oh. Weird. So the egos aren't the people themselves, but like creepy things that are dangerous they keep inside. Someday I wish I could fly my cow. I wish you all the best in that subject. You've got this. I believe you can do it one day. One day. I know, right? Why are there Pegasus, but not flying cows? The cruelty, the inequality. I won't stand for this. Oh wait, since Phora's here, can I finally send the Krober joke? I'll let you be the judge of that, Nazreen. We met Cromer and haven't crossed paths again. But yeah. No. Oh, this dungeon is an Elcor branch with a lot of people forced into ego corrosion for experimentation or battles. Only Elcor can extract, abnormalities normally. So Elcor was unique in that sense then. No delay. I was talking about, how abnos are formed. Got it. And that's the spoiler. Because I asked about if they were all just people who had been corroded, or whose egos had been corroded. Got it, Nokia. Okay. Here we go. Oh, not sod. Not the loading screen being sod again. Okay. Phora, have you been saving lunacy because next week is Walpurgis night too? Oh yeah, I have. I haven't saved a ton, but what I do have, I've saved. I think we have 2 10 pulls. One is like that ticket that everyone got from Project Moon. And the rest is what it is. Well, if you beat up the magical girl that went crazy, you can get her dress and staff so you can fight like her. Queen of Hatred is the worst. I don't know if I get that reference yet, Ida. But I'll take your word for it. What's this odor? Okay. Sometimes I feel like some of the scariest things out there are just smells. Is that just me? We see something sparkle amidst the writhing manes. Well, if we can get an ego gift, we may as well. Okay, let's examine. Who do we send in? Normal. 7 to 19. Okay. Okay, Sinclair. I trust you. Wait, did one of the coins lower the number? I could swear it was 18 at first. Okay. So we took some damage. It's fine. Let's move to this other event. Mechanical noises through a closed door. A cry for help. Oh, Phora will be in for a shock when spamming skill 3 is gonna backfire. With the Otis ID. Yeah, backfire literally, Nazleen. Read the prosthetic. I think we have to for Sinclair. Okay. Sinclair healed, and then we have to fight something. Okay, gate 2. The The passage was red hot. The passage was red hot. The sinners carefully approached the road. Me and reading are not going hand in hand today. Prove your humanity by feeling pain. Present the seal. We don't have an in-core seal. Got it. Worst case, you have to wait for Walpurgis 3, and you can make stuff in the dispenser. Okay, Kitsune. I might do that and like catch up afterward. Let's try an eco gift. Can we wrath our way through? Okay. I don't like our chances. Let's try Ishmael. And we did it. We passed a check for once. I'm sorry that you went through that, Ishmael. Okay. We got an ego gift. I'll also, let me just take a quick drink. I'll mute for a sec. Okay. Abnormalities are creatures or tools extracted from people's minds in people, and egos are the manifestation of your mind as a weapon and armor. Oh, so we extract the abnormalities' ego to use as weapons. I think that makes sense, Guy. I think that makes sense. Okay, let's get our free ego gift. And then the sacristy. Okay, let's move up to this red room and make our way deeper into the branch. These facilities are so big too. Queen of Hatred. Oh, is an Abno from Lobotomy Corporation. Got it, Nokium. Don't go to the red room. Is that bad? I wonder when Phora gets to playing LOR in Lobcore. Oh, which fights I'll dislike the most. I wonder too, Nazreen. I know they're both like a lot harder, and it's fine. It's fine. We could totally make it. The room is a fun room. Don't go in the room. Oh, hi Theo. Queen of Hatred for LOR. Got it. Okay. There are a few naturally occurring abnormalities. Oh, and a person can manifest their own ego through trauma. It's so tempting. All around us were torture devices. Is it really that bad? Is it really that bad to go in? Let's go for... I'm with Nokium. Let's go for content. and just hope for the best, okay? I think we can make it. I think we can do this. I know some about the game. Okay, they look really strong. Okay. Attack skill final power +4. We might just die instantly. We might literally die instantly. Okay. We'll see what we can do. Dominating. Neutral. Unopposed. And okay. It's really tough. It's super annoying if you don't attack when they heal. Oh, okay. So they all heal if you don't attack one of them. Okay. So here, are they all being attacked at some point? Okay. You are, and you are. Okay, okay. Beware the counters. Okay. The off-brand Aleph. They do considering that their ego is partial at best, and we don't know if it even was manifested naturally. This sounds so big brain. Okay, so this is a really hard stage. What happens if we die? Is that really bad? Is that really bad? At least we have Sinclair to help carry us through. Oh, only one heals if left alone. Oh, got it, Ida. So I could just focus. Interesting. So Heathcliff's not doing great. Oh, I wanted to save my egos. Favored, neutral. Okay. Well, let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can handle this all right. Favored. Dominating. Are we attacking all of them? No. Okay. Let's switch you there. Okay. Okay. If you die, you go back to the last node. That save point. Got it, the checkpoint. Save us, German boy. I hope that's what happens, Theo. I hope we just get carried. Because of their nasty counter, we'll have to ignore one and let it heal once in a bit. Okay. The fact that the sinner's egos only last for a moment makes me think they're partial too, since they're borrowing their power. Oh. It took me a long time to realize Sinclair was using an axe. It wasn't just using bare hands. Wait, really? That's funny. Also, welcome in, Theo. Thanks for the... Thanks for subscribing. I hope you enjoy your time here. Okay. So we have to heal, or let one heal eventually. I look away for 1 second and you're in the funny room. Absolutely. That's the right subject. And then maybe finishing off that one. Also, they're implied to be abnormalities, aberrations of nothing there, since they're called everything there. Wow. The amount of small details in this game is crazy. Like, I feel like there's so much storytelling that is written out. It's just words and explained, and so much that happens like environmentally, like environmental storytelling, where it's like a design or something else. Hi, Twilight. It's great to see you again. I want to say it's partial ego, but if I stop reading this, oh, I'll stop reading. Okay. You can manifest ego when you experience trauma or similar. So it's like a manifestation of trauma. Okay. Okay. And also your literal ego. To manifest it, you have to accept your own selfishness without distorting it. Oh, nothing there is basically John Carpenter's The Thing. Oh, interesting, Ida. I also haven't read Leviathan yet. Though, if... I'll be conservative with this then. Well, thanks for being mindful of spoilers, Theo. I appreciate it. Okay, let's see. Speed down 1 for this turn. The next time the unit is hit. Okay, and then this effect. Okay. And there are only 3 now. So maybe we try win rate. I also need to read up on their skills so I know when to let one heal. Okay. We're so carrying. Sinclair carrying. I really like this team, actually. I feel like it's helped a lot. Thanks for recommending it, everybody. Was it Kai? I feel like one of you recommended this, specifically. A lot of you recommended Sync Dawn and Sinclair. Oh, the counter die has a sword and shield symbol. Okay. Passive skills. Or does it just appear at a certain point in time? Okay. I'll wait for a sword and shield symbol to appear underneath one of them. What if we actually make it through this? That would be so crazy. I mean, being good at a gacha game couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. It's their defense skill. Got it, Ida. So it's this one, right? A sword and a shield. Defense skill. Oh, when they use defense. So like when we do that, it's when they do. Maybe. You're going to make it through it with the way it's going. Okay. I was really nervous. Everyone hyped up the room, the red room, as the funny room, the one that's really hard. But maybe, just maybe we'll make it. I do recommend it. It's a nice read. Oh, either the comic or novel. Though the comic and official translation didn't reach the last chapters. Got it, Theo. So like fan translations for maybe the end, or just reading the novel first and knowing what happens with the last chapters of the comic. Look at the circles above the head of the one on the bottom. I see. I'll do that in just a sec, Ida. Okay, the circle above the bottom's head. Oh yeah, so this. Oh, it's just when they use that skill. When they use this. Got it. I think that makes sense. Oh, you have to accept you're selfish. That way, the game of words of calling an ego, use her an egoist. With the power of friendship and a mentally unstable German boy. I feel like everyone here is probably dealing with some sort of mental health issue. A lot of trauma. There is a Steam guide with links to all chapters, including the last chapters that are fan translations. Wow. Okay, I'll have to check that out, Theo. Another event. Prove your terror and fears. Fill this vessel with tears. Okay. Oh, does that mean someone has to cry? Into the vessel? Oh, Dawn. The fact that Dawn's chances are really high. Oh. Wait, Don Quixote sat on the chair. Dreadful screams filled the room. Oh. Oh, Dawn. It's best not to ask what they saw. Okay, that hurts so much to do. Okay. Can we keep going? There are 2 events back here. There's a lot. This is a very big dungeon. Okay. Leviathan should be read after Library of Ruina since it spoils the ending heavily. Okay, blind. I'll add Leviathan onto my post Library of Ruina list. Gotta keep the timeline. Gotta keep the timeline in order. Oh, you can. If I get one more bad gacha roll, I'm gonna distort. What are you rolling for, Theo? Is that... I'm assuming it's not Limbus because everyone's saving for the next event, but yeah. Oh, by everyone here, you were talking about the sinners. Oh, I thought you were talking about the viewers. No, not you, chat. Not you, chat, Nokium. Chat and Nokium. Nokium is chat. Everyone is chat. Is everyone Nokium? Are you all... That got confusing. Okay. Prove yourself worthy. It's like they're all trying to prove that they're human. We still don't have the encore seal. Has to proceed. Okay. This seems like our best chance. Who's the best speaker among us all? Hong Lu, please don't let us down. Heathcliff being the best speaker? I could see it. I could see it. Dawn crying. Yeah, exactly. Also, hi, Lindy. Welcome in. For real, Dawn's crying is so... Like, the fact that Dawn is who she is, and that happened is just... That hurts so much for me. Okay. Benefits after winning a clash. Healing at low health. Power-ups. Let's add benefits after winning a clash. Okay. And then another save point. Path to hallowed ground. Okay then. Use violence. I have 36,000 lunacy and like 50 tickets worth of pulls. No way, Elemental. That's so impressive. And so this slithering Inquisitor. It's so weird how like the Inquisitors who are the deepest in to all of this almost seem the least human out of all of them. Which again is probably irony. It shouldn't be too bad without the signs. I hope not, Theo. If I don't get Otis first, I'm gonna... Nazreen. I hope you get Otis. You can't go back, good luck. In Dawn's ID stories, it's implied she's a lot more somber than she lets on. And the Justice Gremlin is all an act. Aww. That's so sad. Oh, Twilight, before may I ask why you want these items? Well, oh yeah, the ego gifts. I think they kind of just make the dungeon easier. I don't know much about... I've played a little bit of this game, so I know a little bit, but I still don't know a lot about how everything works. So I'm just assuming that ego gift is good, which is kind of why. Oh, you can't use bleed or burn without all the signs. It's gonna be really bad. I can't read. I see you. I see you. You're probably right. I probably missed something. It was in fact that bad. Hi, Raven. Welcome in. It's great to see you. And no worries. No worries about like getting here whenever you do. Or just catching buds. I really do appreciate any of you literally just stopping by. You being here literally means the world. Oh, I forgot it includes bleed. Eco gifts are basically passive items. And yes, they're good. Okay. That's what I thought, Ida. Though maybe there'll be a twist later, and it's like a bad ego gift that you can't get rid of, but it's like I don't know, a debuff of some kind. We're not probably right. We are right. I'll take your word for it, Elemental. Okay, the ritual square. The hill of... And someone's on top. That's so... And we're all underground still. You can't use Sinclair or Merceau on the last fight now? Really? I see endless mounds of... And all those people with their arms up. The Inquisitors were raising their arms in unison. Cromer at the top, with the golden bow. Someone has resonated with the bow before us. This seems quite D&D-ish. I guess so, Twilight. There have been a lot of rolls. Is that what you mean? A lot of like checks to roll for things. That sound. Awfully familiar. At the end already. Yeah, Blind, we're so close. Oh, Suncliff is good in some of the new threadlocks. Interesting. And you can use bleed and burn without the sign. Oh no. That's the fun way to do it. Is it like, it's gonna be really bad, isn't it, Nokium? I don't want to show my memories. Oh, Sinclair. His plea held no power over the realm. Was this part of Cromer's plan? To show everyone Sinclair's memories? Oh, it's the worst ego gift. Staggering no longer staggers and just applies a defense debuff. They're partying. I guess so, Theo. It's definitely different than anything I've ever heard about. I'm inside the mirror right now. The enemies have 70 offense levels and I can't clash. Subject. Good luck. I thought it was funny.
가서 죽어라. 그걸 두려워하지
Don't fear your end.
황금의 재물만 있다는
I just got home and my voice cords kinda hurt. Aw, I hope you feel better soon, Raven. Please drink some water. Get some rest if you need it. Absolutely. The one who grips is with us. I wonder what would happen if Cromer isn't with them anymore.
싱클레어. 이리 와.
You belong in my
어서 내
hands.
손에 쥐어야지.
The D&D party where everyone's bad at their job. Isn't that most D&D parties, Kitsune? The ritualistic chanting is what gets me. Like, Mom, I mean, hello, Cromer. Oh, Theo.
싱클레어.
Bleed and burn heal when they project, when you use them without the sign.
저는
But it doesn't matter if you just outdamage the healing.
어른들이 모여 있는 쉬는 시간은 어른들은 때때로 그런
The adults would often watch us from afar.
흐뭇해하고는 했다. 하지만
There's something they don't realize.
모를 것이다.
The Sinclair backstory.
조금만 가까이서 보면
Oh, this team can't outdamage Kai.
시샘과 과시,
Merry interactions are brimming with envy, vainglory, pride, and guile.
그만큼
Children are crafty creatures.
교묘하다는 것.
Also, this music. Yeah, the OST no Guillaume. Aw,
옆반의 라플은 아버지가 직접
Reminisced
양팔
classmate.
수술을 해주신대. 심지어
Getting
아직
both
제대로
surgery-
준비한 적도 없는
surgery on both
시험을
arms.
이랬지?
잡지에 나온 이 배우 알지? 우리 어머니한테
So they're all talking about
시술
prosthetics.
받았다는 거 내가 말했나? 대기자가 너무 많아서.
The level cap was 30 at the time this dungeon was out.
한두 마디씩 던지는 친구들의 말에
I grow more anxious with each boastful story my classmates tell.
너는 뭐 없어? 라면서 쳐다보는
What can I
것도
share?
금방이라도 비웃음과 멸시로 바뀔 것 같았다. 이건 비밀인데.
Oh, Sinclair.
침이
A
꽂힌
secret,
것 같다.
but
어쩌면 뭐 없냐는 말은 하지만 나는
I had to keep their curious eyes on me.
시선에서 그 순간 내팽개쳐질 것을.
Oh, I'd become an outcast the moment they looked away.
우리 아빠는 피사와 협약을 맺었어.
My dad signed a contract with P-Corps.
기술들을 보더니 전폭적으로
Oh,
지원해주기로 했대.
levels don't matter that much. Oh, as much as people think. Really.
맙소사. 나는 대체 무슨 생각으로
Oh.
그 사실을 털어놓았을까?
Also, this inner dialogue is so real. I feel that.
그들의 눈밖에 나지 않으려다
Out of the fear that I'd be
자꾸
isolated,
이상한 말이.
I carelessly spelled my own ruin.
혹은
This does feel like I'm reading some sort of book.
또래들 사이에서 잘 보이고 싶은 저혈함이 뒤섞인 기업 간의 비밀 협약이니 다른 사람들에게는 절대 말하지
Also, the
않아.
fact that Sinclair is narrating this, I think says a lot about
떠올랐다.
like how much Sinclair is self-aware. Yeah, for real, Twilight.
진짜냐, 싱클레어?
This part is improved massively by reading the original book. Okay, blind. Oh, you too, Umin.
대화의 중심은 순식간에 나로 바뀌었다.
It became the center of conversation in a split second.
보는 아이들의 시선도 느껴진다.
This reminds me a little bit of No Longer Human by Osamu Dazai,
그거 아마도 나는 저혈한 허세에
driven by a
휩쓸려서
depraved craving for
그런
attention.
것 같다.
Not so much in being like exactly the same, but
그러고 보니 싱클레어, 너도 곧 받겠네. 의체 시술?
your procedures soon. Oh, Sinclair was scheduled to get prosthetics,
당연하지.
the newest model.
시적으로 해주신다고.
Level doesn't matter, but skill is needed.
저들이 만약
Ting Tang leader Honglu Go Burr.
보았다면
Wow.
맞득잖아하는 내 얼굴을
They'd have noticed the reluctance in my expression.
하지만 다행히도
No one ever pointed it out.
것 따위 알아채는 이들은 없었다. 쉬는 시간이 끝나고
They're all
주위에
gone.
아무도 남아있지 않았을 때에야
I was finally alone.
비로소
I forgot that level is needed to move forward.
비밀을 지키려고
If a low-level character loses a clash,
아버지가
oh, against a higher one they lose more sanity. Levels determine clash power.
손톱에서는
Thanks for clarifying that, guard jump. Blood was leaking from my fingertip.
불안할 때마다 손톱을 뜯던 버릇이
Oh,
기어이 화를 불러일으켰던 것이다. 나는 그 버릇을 고치기
honestly a skill issue if I'm honest. Twilight. I tried clipping them as short as I could to work on breaking it.
대신에 살점을 물어뜯게 될 줄은 모르고 있었던 것 같다.
Oh,
책상에 떨어지는
Hey Phora, Cromer will immediately be staggered at the very first turn. If you bring in-core Sinclair to fight Cromer. Really, you mean? Okay. I'll take it. I'll take it.
여러분이라면
Also, this story is so sad.
시술을 받게 된다.
Have you read Shimeji? Shimeji Simulation by TK Mez? I actually don't think I have, Theo.
없다.
But let me write it down so I can make a note to go do that. Shimeji Simulation. Okay. Nice advice.
하지만
Yeah, Sinclair's just a little kid.
너
Bleeding.
피가 나네?
경쾌한 휘파람 소리와
And the whistling.
조그만 말을 거니는 이름 정도만
A classmate I really spoke to.
교류가 없던
I could
동급생.
barely remember her name.
나는 당황스러움에 우스꽝스러운 말투로 더듬으며 대답했다.
But of course, Sinclair would be like
뭐라고?
flattered, or like Sinclair feels in a lot of ways maybe attention starved or something.
있잖아. 네가 아까 한 말 진짜야?
Is it legit what you said earlier?
어. 진짜
And there's also this pressure Sinclair has to like go along with people.
그렇구나.
Your father must be a real big deal.
진짜로 대단해.
I do believe Emil is the youngest of the sinners.
뭐
It's a nice, shortish manga with surreal themes.
예상치 못한 찬사에 나는 부끄러워.
Unexpected flattery has me embarrassed.
아버지의 훌륭함이 꼭 내 미덕이라도 된 것처럼.
I mean, there are all sorts of body types, guy. As if my father's greatness were somehow my own.
그런데 넌 왜 그런 표정을 지었어?
뭘?
너 말이야.
I feel like a lot of kids are like that, Theo. Like, I don't know, like wanting to be seen as special,
그러더니
or just like getting attention as a person, especially if they didn't really
조용히 속삭여.
get a lot of that in the past.
더럽다고.
눈동자가 커진다.
Oh yeah, and to be fair, Theo, they are kids in this flashback.
속마음을 들켰다는 당황스러움도
Not just because I was surprised by how she knew what I was thinking.
있어 숨겼다고 생각한 의중을
I wonder if
이런 낯선
Cromer felt
현실을
similar to how Sinclair did.
뻔뻔하게
How did you know?
나는 바보같이
I'm about to start this dungeon and try to chase Phora. Better start running than Nazarene.
왜냐하면 나도 너랑 같은 생각이거든.
I agree with you.
나랑
통하는 사람끼리 많은 게
You can see a lot from those who are on the... So like, takes one to know one.
반가워.
From Cromer.
크로모야.
그 이후로 나는
Ever since then, we spoke often. Oh, that sounds fun. I kind of want to run through with full encore now. It sounds like the game has a lot of different reactions, or like the characters do, if you bring certain mirror identities. So that could be interesting. I know a Fire Emblem has that sometimes. Like if you bring in, I think Three Hopes did that. If you go back and play through in like New Game Plus with a lot of characters you've already unlocked, then like different things happen. Or if you go back and play older fights with characters you got later, there's extra dialogue. The cutscenes are long. Oh, I feel like it could have been broken up into 2 nodes. Maybe so, Theo. Maybe so.
불로 정화하고
Didn't change much.
한 세계를 세우라.
I mean,
우리 가족은 매일 아침마다 같이 식사를 해야 하는 규칙이
yeah,
있어.
different people have different preferences, I guess. Absolutely. As a household rule, my family used to have breakfast at the same table every morning.
온 가족이 식탁에 둘러앉아 이야기를 공유하고 격려나 농담이 오고
They would share stories and encouraging words.
시간이 좋았다. 그리고 그
Oh, that was a rule.
내게는 너무 당연한
A natural and unchanging world that belonged to me.
나의 세계. 그 세계가 슬쩍 위화감을
It was
가지고
alienating one day.
나의 누나까지 의체 시술을
Oh.
받고 식탁에 자리했던
Okay, that changed. That was a hard cut. That was a really hard cut. Some people don't change no matter much, no matter what. That is true, Raven. Also, all of these prosthetics.
아버지의 머리가
You better start running. I'm blitzing through.
회로로 이뤄진 낯선 것으로 바뀌었다.
I'm going faster, Nazreen. I don't remember any interaction added by an ID. Oh, other than in Sinclair with Cromer and the whistle.
가족들 간의 식사는 더 이상
No
따뜻한
more warmth and connection.
밝은 세계가 아니었다.
So they spoke less and less to each other.
나는 의체로부터 더러워. 신체를
And Sinclair doesn't like
영원한
this.
살이 아닌 다른 무언가로 대체해야 한다는 것이
And Cromer takes advantage of that?
왜 우리는
Why do we use these bodies?
조심스럽게 이유를 물어보니 인간의 몸은 고리타분하다는 것이
Too old-fashioned.
먹지 않으면 배고파하고 자지 않으면 피곤해하고 다치기라도 하면 회복을 기다려야 하고
I mean, I understand, like, if you don't want to eat or sleep or get hurt.
것들은 한없이 비효율적이다.
I understand that, like, desire.
그러니
But
시간이 지날수록
Sinclair's mom kind of bad.
늘어갈 것이며
Remember, watch out what you want to say when Dawn
의체의
around.
일상화는 곧 필연이라고
Oh,
한다. 나는
I don't know what you mean by that, Raven.
그럴 거라면 차라리 도태되어 버리는 게 낫지 않을까?
It's always fun. You can choose any prosthetic. And what do you choose? A circle or a triangle?
논리적으로
Or a square?
그 말에 반박을 할 수는 없었지만
I don't know. I feel like if the prosthetics
싱클레어.
were a bit different,
의체 시술 받는 거
like,
사실
I don't know,
마음에
there
안
could be
들지.
more to it than that. Thanks for the hydrate and stretch elemental. I'll take a quick drink. One hour has passed. Oh, the bowl of fruit's kind of whack. You're right, the food did look kind of interesting, Theo.
나는 조용히
And now we're here in like a high school sim.
하지만 부모님한테 솔직하게 말했다간
So Cromer is like our only friend
아무것도 할 수 없는 게
who
원하지.
supports or understands us not wanting prosthetics.
다시 한번
내가 도와줄까?
What if I helped
그런
you?
것 따위 받지 않고 자유롭게
Maybe I need to
살아가라.
eat. Maybe you do, Kai. Maybe you do.
그건 다음에 말해줄게. 그 대신
In exchange,
내가 너의 원망을
you'll help me deal with the grudge of my own too.
너도 나의 원망을 이뤄줘야 할
Friend,
거야.
I get that blind, but still, like from Sinclair's perspective, like this is our only friend, really. I think there's a rule in the city about machines that look too much like people. Oh, and prosthetic appearances are affected by that rule.
저 간다.
Wow. Seems like there are sure a lot of rules around.
반복하겠는가?
Now that I think about it, was that a flashback within a flashback? Maybe so, Theo. Maybe so. Flashbackception. Absolutely. Leave it to LIMBUS Company to put flashbacks inside of flashbacks. You don't want to have like 3 smartphones and 4 cameras for a head. Okay, 4 cameras though. Would that be like 4 eyes? Oh yeah, the fruit like wilted or something.
몇 번에 데미안이라는
A
이름을
transfer student named Damian,
전학생 주인은
surrounded by a crowd every time I saw him.
있었지만 사실 그는 그 누구도 좋아하지
Didn't feel attached to anyone around him. Sinclair's gonna corrode, maybe.
내 눈에는
maybe.
데미안이 그저 공기에 부유하듯
Oh yeah, are people still your friends if it's a toxic friendship? Like they're just toxic but they're still friends. Like, I don't know how that works.
마찬가지로
Like people can be a friend,
내게 별다른
but they can still be like, they can be a friend and a bad friend at the same time. But they're still a friend. I don't know.
처음에는
That's how it was at first, at least.
그날은
I don't know, as Dalek.
수업 시간이었다.
It happened during a boring engineering class. Oh, could this be college?
칠판에서
And it's
뜬
like an
시선으로
engineering degree?
결국 나의 눈은
My eyes drifted away from the
그를 향하고
board.
있었다. 그 창문 너머에는
I saw him taking a
산책을
walk,
즐기고 있는 그는 언제나 그랬던 것처럼
surrounded by students and wearing a smile.
옅은 웃음을 짓고 있었다.
There's Sinclair's boyfriend. We love to see it, Meteor.
그 웃음마저도 또
Even his expression felt different from the kind someone his age should
외로워 보이는
from the kind someone his age should make.
그러다가
Tomorrow I'm gonna watch the anime release date schedule, Solo Leveling. Okay. Okay, is there any straight explanation for watching someone and describing them as basking in the sunlight, stroking their hair? I don't know.
순간
I thought I caught a glimpse of some weird red thing on his forehead.
신비롭고 잘못 보았던 걸까? 순간적으로 햇빛이 너무
Cared.
강하게
Be right back.
비춰서 몰랐다.
What's worse is a bad person being a good friend. It's very complicated to leave them. Absolutely, Theo.
그러다가
Absolutely. There he is.
그와
So real. I had the feeling I made eye contact.
여전히 창밖에서
Sinclair's
내려왔고
very much into Damien.
나는 그의 시선을
We love to
느끼자마자
see it.
황급히
Like, I guess Sinclair might be bi. Bi or gay. Or something else. But yeah, there absolutely is something here.
기묘한 사건 이후로
We love to see it.
데미안은 곧장
Damien started to talk to me in a friendly manner.
말을 걸어오기 시작했다. 신기하게도 데미안이 내게
Oh,
다가오면
Sinclair doesn't really see her as a friend.
척을 해오지 않았다.
More like intimidation. Because of the secret he wasn't supposed to tell her.
다만
Got it blind.
기회가 있을 때마다
So
내게
it's like
다가와서
a forced relationship.
잊지 않았는지
Because there's something like blackmail almost, but it's not ever stated clearly or outright.
난 종종 꿈을 꿔, 싱클레어.
I have this dream.
그 꿈속에서 나는 아주 기다란 사다리를
I sure did say such things when I was in school.
땅 전체가 한눈에 들어와.
Nice, Theo. Even in the actual book by Herman Hesse, Sinclair's relationship with Damien is complicated. Oh,
그런 다음에 내려다보면
all the lights are out in the city.
불이 꺼져 있어. 모든 것의 종말이 다가온 듯 말이야. 어떤 움직임도
Fallen into
보이지
silent death.
않는 고요한 죽음.
Is this meant to represent prosthetics? And like going from a living heartbeat to just
그 자체인 거야.
non-heart beating machines? I don't know.
데미안
I'm trying to like kind of understand, but also not think too hard about all of it.
적이 있는 거야? 나는 두려움해.
The outskirts.
누구도 가선 안 되는 곳이고 갈 수도 없는 장소였으니까.
싱클레어.
My enemy.
세상은 사람들이 정한 것처럼
And Damien.
가지 말아야
Cromer
할
is just a
곳은
bully to
아니었어.
Sinclair. Oh,
너는 이
I see.
둥지에
And Cromer.
자연스러움이 존재한다고
So
생각해.
Cromer's character was changed a little bit here.
이것보다
Interesting. I already got. I rage quit when I was playing Rainbow Six Siege earlier. I hope you've had a chance to calm down a bit, Raven.
데미안과 이야기할 때면
I could feel my soul mature a little,
조그하지만 의치 시술에 대한 나의 두려움이라던가
but I never mentioned my
크로머와의
fears.
중요한 관계라던가 하는 건 대화의 소재로 삼지 않았다. 그는 나에게
Even though he wanted to know more,
하긴 했지만
I was hesitant to share my secrets.
불어 말하지
I finally finished the mine this week. The 70 offense was a pain.
내 안에
You
의미라는
did it,
건
subject.
의미는
Good for you. I don't think there's that much of an issue being friends with a bad person.
그리고 마치
If they're a good friend, you don't have to accept everything about someone else to be a friend with them. I guess that's true, Nokia. We're getting philosophical here. Absolutely. Can you show me your basement?
그녀의 말은 너무나도 갑작스레
They were light as a feather.
깃털마치 가볍게 들려와서 떨어진 지우개를
Oh, I
치워달라고
get that, Theo.
당연한 부탁을 하는
I mean, because in the past, I don't know, weren't there a lot more
당신이 막아야만
like mask authors and things? So, like switching them up to be more feminine here, I don't know, might help balance things out and add maybe new light on on a different character because of like a lot of societal things in the past. Now that I think about it,
하지만 부모님이
oh yeah. I don't know if they've gone like femme to mask Theo.
그런 말들은 나조차 말해놓고
I feel like that might be the reason though.
참아.
Like historically, because there's like an imbalance or something. Sonia, I swear I'll keep that promise with you. Most characters from their original source material, were changed. Dante somehow wasn't. Oh, wow. Experiencing horrors to document them. Oh, thanks, Raven. That's really sweet.
최악의 세계가 우리 집
I see someone in the window and now they want to be my friend.
시작되었다.
I mean, it did seem like they made eye contact, Kai. It's cool to gender bend characters in Project Moon. Oh, since it's not done for fan service purposes, but to diversify the cast.
불길 속으로
Yeah, I feel like there are lots of different like reasons for choices people make. And here it feels very, I don't know, artistic and like it adds a lot of depth, I think, to the group dynamics and the individual relationships. Yeah. The best way of getting friends. That's right. You make eye contact with someone through a window, Theo. And then suddenly you have a friend. Okay. The sigh from Sinclair and Demian. Oh, it's a reference to Kane. Really? Also, most Project Moon characters aren't fan servicey. Unless you like women in suit a lot. And I do. Very based Ida. Absolutely. That's fun. But also have fan service. Yeah, I guess fan service could be anything, depending on what your what your taste is. Women in suit is so based. But also have fan service. I do love Dawn so much that I'm glad. Oh, they gender bent.
재밌게 끌 거 없어. 바로 간다.
Oh, and Middle Dawn.
부모님의 눈을
Oh yeah, absolutely.
열쇠를 몰래 훔친 후 나는
After
약속했던
stealing the key, I
크로머가
took Cromer to the basement.
지하실로 내려갔다. 크로머가 안내한 곳은 지하실
Oh, the most fan service we got is Sinclair in a swimsuit. Oh, and Ish in a wetsuit.
환풍구를
Have we seen Sinclair in a swimsuit yet?
어둡고
Interesting.
가까워지고 옷은
I don't know if I've seen either of those IDs.
목은 말라오며
Middle Dawn is nice.
없다는 생각이 간절해져만 갔다.
Oh yeah, and in a way, the characters don't really feel very gendered. If you didn't know about the literary reference, you would never really ask yourself, oh yeah, exactly. And Nokiam, I heard that somewhere, like in a comic or something, like a lot of them were referred to neutrally. Like it was very just like a brush to the side thing. Like the characters are who they are, and like the gendering kind of is or isn't there, or it's up to interpretation. It might have been better to dissuade her with all kinds of sweet placations to leave and come back later. I screamed at the new Audas. Even if I knew that empty flattery wouldn't work. Before I could try, a curiosity came over me. Oh, they do give unorthodox fan service in some ways. Oh, like Zue Faust wearing a white turtleneck. Chef Ryoshu sent people wild. That's funny. New Dawn IDs have been very... Oh, I see. Knowing in my heart I was squandering my last chance. So we're in like a vent or something? The loathsome sight I had to witness. Could monstrosity be an apt description for what I saw? Also Cromer's expression. It was wrong to say it was human. It helps that in uptie stories, I don't think they even use gendered pronouns, always using the child. Yeah, it definitely seems like an artistic decision. And like, I feel like it says a lot about the characters too. I started to regret stepping into this world. To get another chance after you've wasted it. Our sus jokes cringe now. I mean, I feel like that's up to who you ask, Ida. Depends on what you mean by sus. So Sinclair's trying to back out. Oh, yes, in Wanderlab, the gender of every character is never mentioned nor revealed. She was mesmerized, as though she'd made a discovery of a lifetime. Oh yeah, plus most characters in their games androgynous, like there are characters in Library. Everyone I kind of love that, honestly, Meteor.
좋아하는 것처럼 보이는 크로머를 두고 나는 뒤로 기어갔다.
I crawled backward for the exit.
왜 우리 집 근처에 그런 끔찍한 곳이
Yeah,
연결돼
why is my basement connected to such a horrid place?
왜 크로머는 이 사실을
How did Cromer know this?
왜 크로머는
And why isn't she scared?
걸까?
They can do whatever they want if they give me
뒤에서 바람을 타고
if they give me 300 more every update.
바람 소리가 들리는 것만 같았다.
So Cromer's whistling again.
다음날 크로머는 아무렇지 않게
And the next day they're back in school together like nothing happened.
싱클레어,
Lots of androgyny and
귀중한 것을
Library everyone up for sure.
고마워. 이건
Take these as my thanks. Hands over 300 lunacy.
그러더니 그녀는 정체모를 동전
Two mysterious coins.
내 손에
항상 가지고 있도록 해.
Are these the coin flips that they do?
고개를
Are the
돌리지
coin
않았어.
flips canonical?
그후 매일 밤
The things I saw constantly haunted my mind.
악몽처럼
Oh yeah, and then you have characters like Vina who are refined, classy ladies. Absolutely. Absolutely.
나는 자연스레
So many different kinds of characters.
피하게 되었다.
I also appreciate the amount of badass older people.
그녀를 바라보는 것만
Yeah, for real.
두려움과
It's like
의심이
before I'm at the third floor.
느껴졌다. 그러나
I'm hurrying.
받아내야 할 것이 있었다.
Something I needed to take back from her.
지하실 열쇠.
The basement key.
만약 부모님이 우연히
Oh, absolutely, Theo. I love seeing,
금방
I don't know,
들춰갈지도 모르는 일이
because I feel like a lot of the time it's like the stories are kind of implying that you can only have a protagonist story or a great character arc if you're like a kid in high school. But like, I don't know. Seeing people go throughout their lives in all sorts of stages and still be badass, I don't know, is kind of nice.
뭘 말이야?
I mean, to be honest, no one would really care about your looks because everyone is busy trying to live and survive.
지하실
It does seem like
열쇠.
that is on the back burner for a lot of people, Meteor. Absolutely.
지역전엔 어느 날 크로머는 예상치 못한 말을 들었다는 웃음을
As though she didn't expect this from me.
겁에 질린 나는
Starts laughing.
천천히 물러섰다.
We're slowed down by the cutscenes. Not the cutscene debuff.
무슨 말을 하려고 그렇게 쩔쩔매나 했더니 좋아.
You can have it.
줄게.
We don't need the key anymore.
열쇠는 이제
Who is
우리한테
we?
필요 없거든.
You weren't around when the game first came out, but we got so much free lunacy when they were still working things out. Aw,
네 원망은 틀림없이 이루어질
didn't want to get your
거야.
procedure right.
우리 약속 기억하지?
You fulfilled my grudge,
너는 내
so it's
원망을
only fair that I pay you back. And the way Cromer prevents the procedure is by removing, unaliving the rest of Sinclair's family.
크로머가 무슨 이야기를 하는지 정확히 알아차리지 못했던 내
I curse my ignorance for it. Also, the emotion in this voice acting, it's so good.
왜 이제는 필요 없다고 한 건지 단 한마디도
I didn't think to question a single thing.
내 후회하고
I'm bi, so I'm fine.
저주었다.
So real for that guy. We're out here having adult characters, which I also appreciate in Arknights. Absolutely, Theo. Like, I don't know. I feel like sometimes games, they have really, I don't know. Like they have like one category of characters. And not that it's bad, but I don't know. It's nice to have so many different kinds. Every second you aren't reading, I'm getting closer. Is that a threat, Nasreen? The other way around now. Every second you are reading that you're getting closer. I mean, I guess so. I guess so. Though definitely if I'm reading chat. That's what's happening. She also gave Sinclair 2 coins, which are considered dead. Interesting. I love this art, instead of seeing something really tragic and sad. Okay. Hill of Corpses. And we just keep going. This is such a long path.
깨끗한 세계를 세우라.
I got so engrossed with the stream, I forgot I was grinding too. Good luck with the grinding. So you ended up giving Cromer the key.
어떻게 알아? 데미안은
Yeah, how does Demian know?
모두 알아채는 능력이 있었다.
Unless Cromer's passing the information along.
사람을
And they're like
자세히
affiliated.
알게 될 일이라고만 말했을 뿐.
Something you learn by carefully observing others. That sounds kind of creepy. Like, I get that we're in a relationship here, or like there are feelings, but
싱클레어.
Demian seems kind of creepy.
힘들고 괴로운 일들이 널 연달아서 덮쳐올지도 몰라.
I also loved how Project Moon doesn't really rely, on that kind of fan service because it's been, so like as variety.
더욱 아름답게 성장시켜줄
It's weird though, Meteor. I feel like Limbus Company has one of the closest followings
그럴듯해지고 마는.
of a lot of gacha games, or like a very tight-knit community. So I guess it's nice to see a lot of different kinds of games succeeding.
그럴 가치가 있는 존재가
I think there's absolutely a place for fan service, but like all kinds too.
잘은 이해가 안 돼.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We love variety, Theo.
네가 알아내.
I don't really get it.
나에게 답을
Make sure to tell me your answer when you do.
말투는 부드러웠고
I totally did remember
웃고 있었으며
when they gave Virgil bunny ears.
어째서인지
That was hot.
사람을 할것 같다는 생각이 들었다.
Okay, you're not necessarily wrong, Ida.
그 눈동자에는
Something about Virgil.
특별한 힘이 있는 게
Something about Virgil.
눈만 마주치면 힘이 풀리고 무력해지는
Disarming those who make eye contact,
특별한 힘.
sapping them of mental strength.
하지만
We're just a sleeper agent, maybe.
그렇다면
If that's the case,
왜 일만
Yeah,
하는 것조차
why
해주지
didn't
않았는지
why didn't you warn us, Demian?
지금까지도 궁금해지곤 한다.
It's like we're so naive and thinking that we're not getting manipulated. Oh. Okay, these bigger enemies again.
해보기는 할게요. 안 되면 어쩔 수 없지만요.
Oh yeah, one of them is a crawling inquisitor, the other's a four-legged beast. It's like humans trying to be more human eventually become inhuman. We're seeing that again. I'm glad Phora doesn't know about the grooming room. We don't talk about it. I don't know what it's about. Should I be laughing about the grooming room? Maybe I'll find out one day. Okay. It's not like I don't have fan service in this way. Oh, like they don't, but it's less compared to others. Oh yeah, absolutely, Kai. I'm at your stage now. Well, good luck, Nazarene. Oh, please don't. Okay, Meteor. For your sake. Okay, crawling inquisitor.
안 되면 어쩔 수 없지만요.
The grooming room is something you don't want to know about. This is like the second time someone's recommended something in chat and then recommended not looking it up, and I've just decided not to look it up.
생명 활동의 정지를 확인했다.
Everything else I add to my long list of things to check out. I can't believe people really thought we'd get bikini IDs for the Christmas event.
이게 끌거 없어.
You know, we love subversion in a genre. But yeah, it's kind of strange.
온 마을에 종소리와 기쁨으로
I mean, I feel like there's absolutely a place for it, Ida. And there is an audience for it too.
난 돌아가서 가족들
But yeah, variety is nice also.
나름의 고해를 해볼 생각이었다.
I was planning to confess my sin to my family.
지하실 열쇠를 훔친 바보 같은 실수를
Oh
저지른
no. But it's like we never get that chance. And Sinclair
그 시간 동안
never has that conversation.
괴롭고 끔찍했다고. 내가 속한 세계가
Just see
얼마나
Gabuda,
괴롭고
and you know where the fan
고통스러웠는지.
service is.
절시 그러면 가족들은 처음엔
My
잠깐
family might be surprised, but I was sure they'd welcome me back.
나만의 공간으로 분명
Some people really like Cromer,
그럴 것이다.
so let's leave it at that. Okay, Ida.
하지만
I don't know what you mean, but okay.
원래 같았다면
I was supposed to hear a robot dog greet me,
나를 반겨줄 로봇
but my home was covered in silence and darkness. The music cutting out that always gets me in games. That always gets me without fail.
멸망에 뒤집혀버린
Fan service in Project Moon is when Project Moon releases one of those short movies about the characters. been nailed. Okay, that's so creepy.
누군가가
Someone smashes my father's head.
녹색 은색의 갑주를 입고 있는 괴상한 인물이다.
Is that Guido in the back?
인간되지 아니한 것들이 인간성을
I meant summer. No worries. Fan service in Project Moon is mostly references. Yeah, people see a literary reference, one literary reference, and they go wild. Imagine if in, like we were talking about earlier, in Dawn's Canto, there's a literal windmill. People will go crazy. That would absolutely happen.
기계 파편과
They're scared of shutting down.
점들이 공중에
싱클레어, 너 왔구나.
And Cromer's here. Yeah, how would someone react to this?
크로머가 다가온다.
It's ironic since I see Meteor. I see.
난 옛날부터 저런 더러운
I couldn't stand being involved.
불결해서 참을 수가 없었거든.
The CG is something special, and the next few ones are too. Okay, I'm looking forward to them, Theo. Oh, what a like twisted way to define a humanitarian.
그런데 그런 불순한 새끼들의 자식이기까지
아.
하면 내가
Just what should I do with you?
풀린 지 오래다. 입도 마찬가지다.
Can't move.
온몸이
So-called free thinkers when Don Quixote.
차마 고개를 들
Also, so-called free thinkers when Windmill.
두려운지
Terror kicked in.
어머니와 누나를 으깬 살점이 남아있는 저 망치가 나를 향해 다가올 거라.
I've been seeing tons of posts about Franz Kafka's metamorphosis, and I just posted a pic of Greg. There you go, Theo.
하지만 아무런 기척도 없다.
But nothing happened. Oh, and Theo, if you want to like post a lot of things in our Discord too, I'd love to see them. We do have a Project Moon channel
크로머는
that is often filled with memes and discourse. Cromer was watching me,
언젠가 내가 책상에 앉아 있을 때
making a
자신의
perfect
얼굴
smile.
앞에서 말을 걸어왔을 때처럼 완벽한 미소를 지으며
하지만 너는 내
My
영혼이야,
hero.
싱클레어.
그러더니
And so we enabled this with the basement key,
손을 넣어 나에게 쥐어준
taking out one of the coins.
앞으로
Hold out
무엇이든
everything.
숨고
Be anxious of everything.
끊임없이 나를 떠올리면서
That's so
거듭되는
cruel.
생각.
Don Booba appear in one ID, and everyone goes crazy. I feel like if any character gets that treatment, guy, there would definitely be a reaction.
어이, 이 아이를 안전한 곳으로
Someone take this kid to safety.
누구라도 손대면 내가
엄습하는 이명과 구둣발 소리
And so we're carried away
속에서 나는
by the hammers.
그대로 기절했다.
I'd want a reference to the sun in Merceau's chapter. Oh, since it's an important element in The Stranger. Then yeah, absolutely. Also in chapter 5, we get a story event that's basically just Blood and Thunder by Mastodon. Okay, there's so much to look forward to. I've said this before, but I love hearing about games that like get better as they go. Or like with Arknights, I guess as an example. I heard that the first few chapters of story maybe weren't the greatest, but like it keeps getting better. And like hearing there's so much ahead in Limbus Company to look forward to. It's always exciting. Okay, second wave. Phora had to contain the Project Moon brain rot somehow. Oh, definitely. It was spreading everywhere. Oh, another thing I love is the world building of Project Moon games. Yeah. Like, how many references they make within their own universes. Like, it seems wild just how interconnected and also distinctly separated their games are. Yisong Booba. I mean, hey. I mean, hey, Nazreen. Looks respectfully.
재밌는 순간이에요.
I can't help but think of Shadow Academy's White Whale. Oh, instead of Mastodon's song, not gonna lie. Okay, staggered, we're almost done. When is Dante gonna say jackpot? The story of Limbus Company really gets freaking good in Canto 4 and 5. Okay, we're almost there. We're almost to the good part, chat. We're almost there. Okay.
흥미로운 일이 벌어지면 좋겠어요.
4 and 5 got me tearing up for reals.
햇빛으로 잔뜩
I found myself in an alleyway at midday.
낮에 골목길 한가운데였다. 난 그곳에서
Stayed there on the ground.
멍하니 누워 있었다. 길가 곳곳에 아지랑이가
Oh yeah, that haze from the surface.
싱클레어, 네 세계의 금이 같구나.
And then Demian again.
내가 데미안을 봤을 때 종종 느꼈던 위화감의
Yeah,
정체를
Demian's gotta be like in cahoots with the group of Hammer and Nail. It's in somewhere.
소리가 나지 않았던 걸까?
I never heard his footsteps.
왜 모든 건 고독하고 조용하게 어디에도
Oh, the thing I love most about PM and their character designs is that they don't need to show their characters.
가족의 죽음
Oh, yeah, there are definitely lots of kinds of attraction for real. And like what makes someone attractive, there's so much you can do.
그리고
Like appearance is one of the things.
너도
두렵니?
Different like,
싱클레어?
I don't know, aesthetics or outfits, even personality too.
그는
Or like
말이야.
voice. And I'm the type that didn't cry watching the Titanic.
모든 것을 관통하여 보고 있다는
Wow. So like,
것이. 그리고 그 모든 것이
okay,
예정된 수순에
I'll
지나지 않아.
prepare for the waterworks, Theo.
심지어
The urge to not send Cromer
대답을
with the wet dog ego. Good luck. Good luck, Nazarene. I'll catch up sooner or later.
언젠가 전부 깨버린 채
You'll break it all together and soar.
나는 전부
Oh,
끝까지 널
okay, Demian. Very forward. I wasn't expecting that.
입 밖으로 꺼내지 못하고 있던 나의 속대답이
Wow.
어떤 것이라는
You're about to hear the Mealy song?
비밀을
Okay.
알고 있다는 듯.
Okay. The word count of Canto 4
그의 말은
is
온기가
one third of the word count of the entirety of Library of Ruina.
익지 않은 칠면조에 차가운
Wow.
내부를 씹는 것만 같은
Okay.
나는 다시 한번
I couldn't help but fall unconscious again.
정신을 잃을 수밖에 없었다.
You have to learn how to play this OST on piano. Wait. Okay. I'll have to find it, Nokia. Okay, so I can play by ear if I have enough time to like listen to a song and feel it out. So maybe I'll practice that. I don't know if this game is popular enough to have sheet music of all of its OST like up and publicly available. But I will look. I'll see what I can do. Everything there of an inquisitor.
불길 속으로
PM stories are already so good. Yes, the songs really do elevate. Absolutely, Theo. Oh, it reminds me of, I think the first time I played a game and a song just wrecked me was, this is really obscure, Drawn to Life on DS. I only played the second game, but like the twist at the end and the music just, oh. Anyway, we talking Mastodon. Leviathan's an amazing album. Yeah, all you have to do is mention Mastodon and Bull appears. PM also knows the sense of humor their audience has. They named a node where we fight chickens, chicken attack. Yodeling song. And when we fought crabs, they said giant enemy crab. That is funny. Okay, good luck with the wet dog ego, Nazreen. Betting Claire is strangely sane right now. Yeah. Maybe it's because Sinclair is in his element. Who knows? Okay, we're almost there. Climbing this hill. It's so tall. Why'd I bring a blunt team to a blunt resist boss? Oh, the questions we have.
불길 속으로
I know a few people have made sheet music for the song. It's called Between Two Worlds, so you can look it up later. Okay, I'm writing this down. I'm writing it down. Okay, Between Two Worlds. There's a conversation between Dante and Demian that basically goes like, Demian, your boyfriend's inside. Now I'm here to tell you something. Okay. I really look forward to that. Okay, none of them using their
불길 속으로.
guard or defense skill. True story. For real.
순간이에요.
You played that game? Guard Chomp, it's so good. I feel like I was affected by that a lot more than most people were who played it. That was like one of the first games I ever played, and it wrecked me. I'm back. Being a cat in the moon is hard. That's right, guy. I hope your trips to Earth have been safe lately. Coming down for food. Oh, by the way, the chickens were basically head crabs and called head chickens.
불길
That's funny. Yes, we're so close, Theo. We're almost there. We're almost there. Okay. We're so charging through. And we have one wave. And like one more stage before the end. It's that like save node.
불길
Okay.
속으로.
It was one of the earlier games I played as well. You're right. You're so right, Garchomp. Glorious.
불길 속으로.
And also there's a Gregor eco where he beats someone up. And at one point the guy says no cap. That's funny. Draw me a sheep. Dante. What? Audience collectively sighs as they add the Little Prince to the required reading list. That's funny. I love how all of these meta memes are just like ingrained into the game. That's so funny. Okay. So here we are. We made it to the top. The Hill of Corpses. Here come a lot of flashbacks, I bet.
불로 정화하고 깨끗한 세계를
And Claire too sane. Sanest sinner around.
네 마음속에 나 있는 길에서
So here we are, confronting Cromer.
그럼
Can't wait for the Melee song. Yeah,
눈 그렇게 뜨지 마. 아직 때가
it's
되지
not even
않았어.
time yet.
널 죽여보고 싶잖아.
I should abstain.
참아야지. 당장
Was Cromer
참으면은
or maybe Demian, were they planning for this moment to happen all along?
클레어, 공명하기 시작한 황금가지를 회수하려면
Yeah,
알아요. 황금 가치가 아니었어도
the OST in 3.5 goes really hard.
개새끼는 제가 찢어 마실 거예요.
Oh, that's very... Sinclair feels very strongly.
싱클레어.
We're still very far away from entering the world of the Bristly.
너 같지 않아 보여서.
Hell's Chicken menu theme is so good. I beat Cromer in 5 turns. Wow.
생긴 것 같고.
Okay, I'm getting ready for the OST.
이번에는 도망치지 않을
I won't
거지.
run away this time, will you? The difficulty wall? Not another difficulty wall, Nazarene. Okay. The whistling and then laughing. Starting staggered.
지금은 바빠요.
Okay then. Wait, the lyrics. A very so merry night we hold dear.
그 오물을 떼어내주지.
Again. Oh, and that sound of like liquid. It's time for Melee. Oh, really? Some people have had this song claimed? Chat, let's sing it. Yeah, chat. Okay, anyone watching the VOD, anyone watching now, you can be... Your ears will be graced with a rendition from chat. Or is it this song or the one that comes up after this? I'll turn the music back on if it's fine. If you're losing, just press the retry button. You just reset the fight. Okay, perfect. Oh yeah, because our last save was right before. There it is. Oh, okay. Part of the same song. But Millie doesn't really claim it. Okay. It's a good thing we're winning. If only we could be forever. Forever something. Forever naive. And it sounds like there's a heartbeat in the background. I thought you were gonna study. Ave. I'm just thanking for stopping by. I hope your study session was great, Amre. And thanks for stopping by. You're just in time for this final battle. It looks like Heathcliff is not doing okay. And we're coming really close. But I think one of our ego gifts healed Heathcliff.
어쩔 수 없지만요.
He gets, oh, content ID'd by YouTube. Okay. Well, in that case, enjoy the silence. In time for the climax. Oh yeah, exactly. Naive and pure. This is such a sweet song. Listeners were fatigued and damaged. Oh, the song has two parts. Oh yeah, this is the best music. What you're hearing right now, incredible. Incredible. Why are you doing this to me? Why me? I might have Nasreen. I don't know how. It's not because I've made my discovery or baked a copy. You were my key. In clear, go burr. Okay, so the last time I had a song get content ID'd, like from the first playthrough, it was fine. Like, no one gave me a strike. So maybe I saw one among them where you and I travel from nest to nest. Wait, this is the mirror identity. Even though you were raised by heretics bearing revolting metal bodies. Muted if you do care. Okay. I see, elemental. Don't lie to me. Cromer's a yandere. Oh. He looks like the freest person in the universe. You can see it in Uptide, in Faust too. Really? Mealy always lets you claim it back. Oh. Also, I yog pause. The funny thing is that Faust basically succeeded where Cromer failed. Since she's one who grips in the universe where Sinclair embraces this. Yeah, I guess that makes sense with Faust being like a mastermind and genius and everything. Golden bow. My final grudge. Oh, Cromer's eyes. Sinclair really trivialized this fight with the stagger turn one. Oh, absolutely. So Cromer is becoming whatever this is. Girl bossing right now. If you can. Okay then. So if I can just, if the copyright isn't like a really negative thing. We don't have the beautiful sound effects. Absolutely. The secret is the booper. Maybe. Oh, but you're so right, Kai. Faust is literally like the Rampo or something of this world, it seems. Like incredibly smart. Girl bossing right now. Absolutely, Theo. Who are we to get in the way of a for real girl boss? It's just a claim. Oh, so you can't get ad revenue of anything. Okay. Okay. I'm kind of tired, so I'll probably go to bed. We don't have the beautiful flesh sound effects. Just realizing her Sinclair was stolen. Oh, Faust stole from Cromer, and that's why Cromer was stunned. Got it. Heathcliff's no good, very bad day. So what do you think of the second part of the song? Oh, is that this part? It feels very a side effect. Okay. I really want to play the song, but I'm kind of scared. Okay. In case part of the stream like gets muted as a result, I think it might be best to just mute it for now and like react. I'll do my best to give you the best reactions I can. Also, I never noticed that Cromer grew so many legs. Heathcliff's no good, very bad day. Oh yeah, but Meteor, I can definitely hear the like holiday inspiration. I know some of you mentioned that this was meant to release like around the holidays. And yeah, like it feels very much like one of those sorts of songs. The fleshy hell exuded potent acid, melting Sinclair's legs, tripping and hitting the ground. See ya, Mel. That's funny, Void. Listen to it on your own later, but it's the best track in Limbus to date. Okay, Blind. Though, to be honest, I can hear it now. It's just muted for everyone on stream. Sinclair's finisher was poetic. Closer to the purest form of humanity than ever before. Weird. You won the fight, but you lost the cutscene. Yeah, absolutely. Look at how human you are. Sinclair, you were scared all along. You had to ride a bus with these strangers. With these strangers? What are my words? You can unmute since this doesn't have the lyrics. And is technically game OST. Okay. I understand this game is kind of weird when it comes to all of that. So, thanks for helping me along, everybody. Complete my grudge. The arm Sinclair was using to hold his weapon was growing limp. But continues. This is so much to take in. To the purest world, where the impurities plaguing the city have been filtered out. Oh, that's so sad. The actual singing might be dangerous, but not the instrumentals, especially with the filtered Korean over it. Okay. Sinclair vacantly mutters. I couldn't leave him like this. A lot of things are happening. Yeah, Theo. I'm embarrassed it took me so long to take action, but it was better late than never. Act like the manager I am. I know you think a lot. Oh, that's how he was. He's chewed up many a thought in the form of guilt. Oh. It's all your fault. Okay, I think it's almost creepier with part of Cromer's face being obscured. It's like I can't see what it is. It reminds me of Mandela Catalog. You can also just mute the OST and the options. Oh, but I kind of want to hear it, like when it plays. That is true though. I might do that in the future, Ida. It's always cute when Dante tries to do their job. Absolutely. You have to see, observe carefully. Sinclair's weapon leaves his hand. It makes you focus on the weird bits. Oh yeah, like all like the spikes in the mouth and everything. You're right, Yog. Music does really change. Like a scene. I knew I'd die trying to play the proper manager sooner or later. But I have to tell him more. Look closely, Sinclair. With your heart. Here comes the thing. I screech at Sinclair. Only then will you see what matters most. Wait, what if we're Damien? Okay, I know we're probably not because someone said it, like there was a scene in the past. But like, what if Dante was Damien? Boyfriend gonna save the day. And Damien's just here. And when you can see the things that matter most. Wait. Also, the blue is so pretty. Is Damien like Virgil? But like the color blue? No way. No way. And that symbol. Lighter than anyone else. That's right, because Sinclair mentioned never hearing footsteps. Does Damien just fly around? Oh, that just happened. Cromer's upper body vanished. Definitely has the power to be. Wow. That's kill steal. That's funny that's what comes to mind, Nokium. You've changed your own fate, Sinclair. You've still yet to let go of your fears completely. So fashionable. I know, right, Theo? Like, it's literally the only thing that changed was a scarf and maybe that blue pendant that wasn't there before. But it just works. Yeah, Kay has that from us. Kill steal. Oh, this size is a reference to Cain Mark. Oh, like in like biblical stories, there was like that story about a character named Cain being marked for killing somebody, and like people can't kill Cain or something like that. I feel like I've heard this. Got it, Umin. The world is about to head for a new birth. Only a few individuals can get there. The first sin. Wait, so was Damien a sinner? Or is it just like a reference? That story is important to the Book of Damien. Sinclair fainted. Also, the music's so good. The music's incredible. Cromer attempted to become a god. One has to break an egg on their own. To create a throwback to the time when Sinclair lost that first coin. Limbus is all about this kind of sin thing. Yeah. Like sin and ego. What are you talking about? Oh yeah, we don't know who Damien is. A pleasure to meet you. And you know who we are? The adult who will condition Sinclair at the moment. You'll see in due time. The cliffhangers. The bell and discoloration is a reference to either de Frischutz, I don't know how to pronounce that, or Blue Star. Both are abnormalities. When he becomes one with beautiful stars. Blue Star has a cult around it, and people think Damien is part of that cult. Very interesting, Ida. Oh yeah, you can hear me, which means Damien has to be a sinner, right? If only the sinners can. Or maybe Damien like transcends sinners. matters most is something you can't see or hear.
귀에 들리지도 않으니까 말이야.
Sinclair has the mark as well. You can make it visible in this dungeon. Demian just vanished. And now we have the golden bow. I drag what's left of my body across the floor. Sinclair is still breathing. I have to strive to become a more sensible manager. I have a theory that Virgilius can hear us too, but pretends not to because he hates us. I love that theory, Ida. That would make sense then. Like, saying that, okay, the colors and the sinners could hear Dante, and Virgil can just hear, but chooses not to. Sinclair doesn't reply. Each of us going and carrying our sins onto the bus. I might find no one but myself to blame. Is this... Wait, is this the after team? Virgilius and the after team.
지금 주입합니까?
Sinners are people connected to Dante. Oh, it's that sign is just another power. I felt a jab in my shoulder. So they're all here to save us. It's an idea that there are people who have the power to endure the world for what it is and move in it independently, are those who have the mark. And then there are those who follow the social constructs blindly. They're rolling in luxury thanks to having a color on their team. And one with a friend in Keiko at that. The lore drops. Sinclair's bawling dimly rings through the emptiness. And I remember people with Psy can understand Dante, and Virgil was a Psy, if I remember. Even though we recovered the bow we lost. Virgil being just the perfect dad or babysitter he is. I know you've had a tough day, but here are some chicken kebabs. Sorry, that's funny. Incoming Sinclair, pass on to. I look forward to it. I'll be sure to mute whenever, like, the song starts. As if Virgil ever helps. Karen repped the engine. Another tune. Thanks, Dad. For real.
카론의 흥을 깨지 마, 벌레 양반.
Oh, that's funny. Was Gregor's line added later, maybe?
크리스마스같이 느꼈다면
If Karen feels like it's Christmas, then that's that. Was this added later? Like once the release dates didn't line up? I wonder. Just to refresh your memory, Virgil's friend is Siegfried. Despite Siegfried killing the sinners, was still willing to do us a favor and got us some regenerative ampules to save us. I see, Ida. Oh, and it was rewritten. That's funny. Got it. So, yeah, I figured Virgil and Siegfried, like, knew each other. And it was just, like, a clash of interests. Or, like, a business, like, forced by obligations to do what Siegfried did. Have a kebab. Wait, how would we have a kebab? Time to get over impalement trauma with meat that's been impaled. Is that another Project Moon dark humor bit? Oh, Otis. I don't know if Otis gets it. That's funny. I like that PM mixed the mark meaning in Demian's book with the idea of some people being special in Crime and Punishment, Rochia's book. We love the crossover. I thought about giving a speech to the sinners, but I soon shelved the idea. Siegfried is a grade 1 more than likely. A grade 1 fixer then. Roach's friend also has a sign.
베르길리우스님.
Oh, Quixote.
주의받은 대로 행동했다고
Oh wait, Dawn's apologizing now after last time.
그러니
Oh,
꽃이 하나 먹어도 되겠는가?
그러던지.
as Dawn's excited jubilation adds a layer of vigor to the already lively bus. Message I couldn't speak spreads between us. And so the morning came. Okay, that so happened. Okay. Is this Sinclair or is that Sinclair? I'm not sure if this is Sinclair that's smiling and Dawn is just looking forward with like crumbs. Also, this song, it's so good. The fact that okay, Sinclair has brighter hair. The fact that Sinclair is smiling is incredible. It made all of that worth it. Okay, Sinclair is smiling. Sinclair's boyfriend is alive and saved the day. These are wins in my book. I know we technically lost or whatever. Oh, you can tell it's Dawn because of the eyebrows. Oh, really? Oh, you mean like the eyelashes? Oh, I see that. I always wondered why like characters were drawn with like longer eyelashes to show that they're like feminine when everyone has eyelashes. I don't know. Dawn has the funny eyes. Sinclair's hair is bright. I'll keep that in mind, Kai. Look at Ryoshi when they zoom out. Okay, I'll keep my eyes peeled. Oh yeah, in the back there's a Honglu and Faust. Oh, and Ryoshi. Wait, what's Ryoshi holding? Is he like colors back there? Oh yeah, you can see Ryoshi burning chicken with the lighter. Oh wait, that's what's happening. So like roasting it. I'm a fan of Dawn Claire myself, not gonna lie. Yeah, I could see Dawn Claire. I could see Dem Claire. Honestly, so many ships in this game. Omer's so just just sitting straight up. And Ishmael. Otis. Oh. Oh, Gregor and Doja are trying to offer us a kebab. I love how Dante is drawn. Oh, and Virgil. Look at his numb face. Also, Heathcliff stuffing his face. Oh wait, that's Heathcliff. That's Garu. We love to see it. Oh, Gregor Doja? Yeah, they do have a lot of interactions, Theo, for real. Mr. Salt with 3 sauces. Well, there you go, Yog. Cliff is faithful. Oh, to Kathy. So no ships for him. Okay, that was crazy. That was so pretty. The song and everything.
당연한 결과죠.
Okay.
저는
Well, we made it through the dungeon.
그렇겠죠?
Okay, and oh, the music just changed. We'll see how that one goes. Ishcliff says otherwise. Ryoshu has a sword. Oh, that's never unsheathed in every ID. Wow. Interesting. Let's just collect our gifts. Oh, we're closing in. Maybe with enough grinding I'll reach 60. I'm deluding myself. Okay. And
벌써 일어난 거야?
Capson.
난 조금
We have like 2 missions we can complete.
누가 아침밥 안
Okay.
했구나.
And then I'm thinking we'll start like the intervallo. Intervallo? Vallo? I'm never sure whether to how to pronounce the double L. Okay. I don't know how far we'll get through this, but I think we can at least start it.
있어요.
Thank you, angry German boy.
다들 내리시죠. 여기서 다음
Okay,
화를
off the bus to meet a client. Thanks, Blind. Yeah, we made it through Canto 3.
심부름꾼 마냥 의뢰까지 받는 거야?
Oh yeah, taking the lunacy. I will do that, Ida. You're right, those like bonuses.
유난히 줄 서 있는 사람들이 많네.
Oh, we're in a big city.
이 짜릿한 향기를 모르겠어.
Fried chicken. Well, it seems like Rogia has it. Has a special interest. We don't know who this is, but Bodhisattva? Bodhisattva? Chicken? The hottest trend around these parts.
보살 치킨. 그게 무엇인가요?
Oh, Hoglu, it's time for delicious chicken. It really is.
드립니다. 보살 치킨이란 다리 6개.
Six-legged, eight-winged poultry.
보살이라고
Hey chat, that sounds nice. Chicken with 6 legs and 8 wings. Biblically accurate chicken.
다리 유독 많은 퉁퉁 치킨.
You still have 20 days. Chapter 4 is the painful one lengthwise. Okay. I don't know how I'll approach chapter 4, Yag.
웬일이래?
Like if I'll split it up across streams if we have to, or do like a big one. That could take a long time though. It's so long, but it has lots of good boss fights. I see. Nintendo. Can you even explain who we are? Cowl, where you just were, was a village elsewhere in the wing. Kanto 4 takes place entirely in the wing. Got it. So we've been sort of to the same place, Ida. Am I enjoying the stream? I should probably hit the like and subscribe buttons. And then hit it again. That's funny, Bull. That's funny. I wonder if they lit up when I said that. Chapter 4 can take up to 16 hours. That's a long time. Maybe there's some kind of mascot. It could be pretty cute.
그 마스코트를 보고 손님들이 소리를 지르.
Doesn't look like they're coming this way.
그렇네요.
Part of the event specifically said the chicken did not use K-Core's singularity. And I wonder what happened. Like, wait. Chicken-headed. Not what I was expecting. Chicken-headed security. Oh no, from our core. So the group's like the group that has to fight clones of themselves. Then it began to slowly shamble in our direction.
어이쿠, 실수였습니다.
What will we do?
이걸 어쩌죠?
뻔뻔하네.
Whoever this is just unfazed.
잊어버렸잖아.
Oh, 4's story is also a bit more intense.
우와, 자세도
Really?
상당히 안정적이었어요.
It's where the game realized it had pacing problems. It's amazing, but they put in so many pointless jobber fights. Chapter 5 is less fighting and more story. Okay,
다가오는 속도가 빨라지고
they're approaching
있습니다.
faster.
제 머리를 홈런시키기 전에
Okay then.
닭머리네요.
They have chicken heads.
달기네. 그것도 생달기네요.
하늘 품은 달기
Looks like the ghosts of dead chickens are clucking back from from the grave for revenge. It is so chicken time. You're so right, Reiji. You think it's because Sinclair left a chicken wing uneaten that one time?
이젠 그런 거에 안 놀라요.
That's funny.
그리고
Wait, the character growth teasing like that won't get to me anymore. Okay.
이렇게 된 거 싸우는
Also,
수밖에
it's great that we
없겠죠.
see Sinclair's character development. Yeah, Theo. Literally, my thoughts exactly. Before I could complain further, crowd attacked. Well, that chicken head is suitably horrifying. Oh yeah. I mean, okay, but their eyes are so big. I think Sinclair's kind of right. They're sort of cute.
이제는 어쩔 수 없지만요.
Oh, and I didn't pick Sinclair this time. Sinclair growth. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. When characters actually change. No way. Better as in more powerful. Oh, Kanto 4 is the better conclusion to the story, but lower lows. While Kanto 5 is consistently great. Okay, so there'll just be a really powerful ending to the next Kanto. They can be annoying with their regen, by the way. Okay. I will keep that in mind, Theo. Though, I don't know. I have a feeling we could handle it, maybe. If we have to go level characters a bit more, like, I'm fine with doing that. Okay. Oh yeah, we're fine. There's one left and they're staggered. Kanto 4 ending had me sobbing. Now I'm... No spoilers, but now I'm really curious about what the ending is. Okay, it's all been sorted out.
그러랍니다. 그 호칭은 같은 안경 동지로서 있었거든요.
아하, 그런 건가?
No calling. Whoever this is, Four Eyes.
같은 기본적인 인적 사항은 사망 신고를 할 때도 쉽게
아, 제 소개를
삼조.
드리지 못했군요.
Samyo? Samjo?
명함 삼조라고 합니다.
Samjo. Disregarding the growing hostility, the man handed us his card straight away. Get accustomed to hearing bonk bonk staggered bonk. Oh, he's a glyph.
물론이죠. 납득과
Doing dungeon. I might cheat away.
잘 들으세요.
I feel like I want to get through a bit more of this too. I don't know. You could mix it up and take someone other than Sinclair. Yeah, now that there isn't a story compelling us to do so. You're right. Any recommendations while we have some time for which support units to take? I have a lot of you as friends, so I feel like the variety or options are pretty filled out.
여러분들도 보시다시피 이 가게 앞을
5-hit
지나는 정체불명의 닭들로 인해 피해가
bonk stagger.
근데
사장님도 몸좀
Venue's manager has also been bedridden. Bongy is relentless. Oh, someone else. Is this the manager, maybe?
말씀하시면 됩니다.
그러니까
Oh,
우리 치킨집은 몇 달 전 은봉이네 호프집이라는
they opened a few months
마지막에
ago.
오픈하였습니다. 저희 체인점의 우수한 혈통
They offer good tasting food, so it was natural we would draw all the customers. But one day, oh, the owner of that other business started acting weird. Sinclair's fun. What about W. Ryoshu? Okay. W. Ryoshu could be fun. Screams echoed from the other side of the street. Oh yeah, and there are some that are just heads. And that's the owner? The supposed owner swung his arm while muttering something. What is happening? This is like Pokemon gone wrong.
덱을 지휘하는 건가요?
I suffered through the bongy mines. We're sorry for your suffering, Yog. I don't know if they're augmented, but they break into the restaurant and destroy things. Oh, do they like eat people's heads and then take control of the people? The good Yoshi one? Okay. Oh yeah, for real, Umin. The chef de cuisine Ryoshu might be good. Wait. If we have that one, I might try both W and Chef Ryoshu.
아무리 그래도 우린 치킨집 의뢰
A lifetime voucher. I'll offer you groundbreaking benefit. Free orders for the rest of your lives. And any Ryoshu that has slash is good. Got it, Kai. Oh no. Samjo is doing everything to get us to agree. This is reminding me of like, and I think it was Toasty's stream the other day. There was this conversation with like Hayami Toasty and some others about Bojangles chicken. Oh yeah, wasn't, I think Trash, a Wild Trash Can, and some others were there too. Talking about fried chicken. I bet they might appreciate this chapter. An infallible proposition. Oh, what's your friend ID? I'll show it as soon as we get through this stage, Garchomp. Chef Ryoshu herself is a reference to Pierre from Ruina. Really?
그거
Sure do.
주저하는 일이고.
Sure do just love normal looking people in suits. Yup.
우리는 황금
Absolutely.
닭다리가 아니라 황금 가지를 찾는 게 목적 아니었어요?
못 들었어?
Dining on free crispy chicken forever. Heathcliff is taking this so seriously. The Bojangles cult is real. It is bull. I'm kind of terrified. I'm kind of terrified. It's fine. It's fine. It's Bojangles and abnormality. Probably Theo.
난 알아. 어쩌다 돈이 생기는 날엔
어어.
조직원들이랑 외식하러 가기도 했지.
파우스트 씨.
Okay.
빨리
Ishmael is not
말해주세요.
having it.
무슨 사칙이나
I feel like
조언
Faust is gonna be into it.
그러죠. 의뢰를
We'll take your request. Ham ham bang bang. Oh, absolutely.
파우스트 씨. 글쎄요.
It's so hard to say.
정-
So we're going for it.
정확히 말하자면 뒤틀림 현상의 해결이죠.
To resolve a case of the distortion phenomenon. HHPP mentioned. Is Ham Ham Pang Pang from another game? Or is this just like a running gag or a reference that comes up?
통상적으로
It's a phenomenon.
없는 형태로 변하는 형상.
Individual morphs into
원인은 불명.
an individual morphs into a form. So like with those chickens on people.
모르겠네요.
아니, 그들은 환상처럼
Wait, Ham Ham Pang Pang is a real Project Moon cafe.
끊어지기도 하지.
It's a real restaurant you can visit in South Korea. No way.
또 있었다.
No way they slipped it.
회사 내부에는
The capitalism slips into the game.
속해 있는 부서인 LCD가 존재해요.
That's so funny.
작은 규모의 부서이긴
And it has collabs with Project Moon.
눈으로 보고 있는 현상이라는 뜻.
It's a chain in the city? No way. No way.
사람이
Yes to all of it. Wow, Ida.
갑자기 진두지휘할 수는 없으니까요. 역시
Okay
그렇죠?
then.
왜 방금까지 메이스를 꽉 쥐고 있었던 거지, 이스마일?
Ham Ham Pang Pang is a restaurant franchise in the universe they made up, and they opened a single cafe merch shop. Thanks for clarifying. They have those cool W caps too. It seems like maybe a place for a lot of PM fans to go visit someday. That could be fun. You know, I love it when fandoms have like a place they can go hang out in IRL. I mean, maybe more than just like JJK with Shibuya, like an actual little cafe or something. Okay, let me go redeem all of these and then show the friend code. Okay, mine is not there. Is at here, not there. Wait, where do I go again? What about this one? Refraction. Oh, it's there. Found it. There's the friend code. I do believe it's hard for foreigners to visit, but someone made a guide for it. You've got to make reservations. Wait, that could be so fun to like take a group someday. Yeah, like imagine a group of VTubers who enjoy or play a lot of Project Moon. Oh, click by your stamina. Thank you. Thank you, Garchomp. I'm getting better at finding everything. Some of the buttons don't quite feel like second nature to me for some reason, but I'm learning. Okay, I think that should be enough time. Okay. And I think you can scroll back on the stream if you'd like to go see it. Thanks for the request. I know in previous streams, I think in the first one, I also added a lot of people. So yeah. Okay. From here, we keep going. Show friends banners. I'm level 75 now. No way, Elemental. There are 10 stages here. Okay, so we're taking W Ryoshu. which is... Okay. We'll take W core, and then next, we'll take the chef. I'm excited. Okay.
마침내 현장.
흥미로운 일이 벌어지면 좋겠어요.
The story is that when they made lobotomy core, they were eating at this restaurant most days. And when they made money, thanks to the game, and the restaurant was about to go under, they bought it. Aw,
해보기는 할게요.
that's such a sweet story,
안 되면
Nokia.
어쩔 수 없지만요.
They kept it alive. Ham Ham Pang Pang has plans to change the reservation system for foreigners. Very interesting. I don't know if I could go anytime soon, but if I'm ever in Korea, in South Korea specifically, and have a reservation, maybe I'll stop by. Customize your banner. I probably should do that, Kai. Okay, I'll go look at the options in a little while. I realize I have a deadline for something. Yes, we will have a good time in Hell's Chicken. Good luck with your deadline, Theo. Thanks for stopping by. It was great to meet you. Bye-bye. And good morning, Kratos. Oh, so many staggers.
안 되면 어쩔 수 없지만요.
유쾌한 결투였네.
Dawn carrying. Oh, change IDs. It's better to put her in the #1 slot. In selection. Oh, just unselect every other one. I select first. Oh wait, changing IDs. You mean like the base ID, Kai? For everybody? I'll make sure I have them all as base ID. And then just for the ones we're using, I'll have I guess like just the support units will use other IDs. If you pay attention to the credits of the Kanto, they include the staff of the Ham Ham Bang Bang. Aw, so it's a joke that the devs have like 5 actual game staff and 20 restaurant workers. That is really funny. Yeah, we're just a restaurant that happens to make games. It's fine. Everything is normal here.
해보기는 할게요. 안 되면 어쩔
But
수
still,
없지만요.
that every day, I think I can't learn something else that's incredibly unique and niche about Limbus Company and Project Moon. But every day, my expectations are blown. Okay, so we're dealing with all of these chicken people. Oh, their noises, or like the words, they're speech bubbles.
재밌는 순간이에요.
Okay. Hong Liu, who I'm also really curious about. So many mysterious characters. Oh, that's not it. Oh, the order you select your units for combat determines who's going to get more skill slots first. Oh, so deselect and then start with Ryoshu. Got it. I didn't realize that, guy.
부족함이 없는 결과군요.
That makes so much sense.
부화장의 엄격한
Okay.
선결이 맺은 결실입니다.
So let's go through and select our team. We'll dismiss everybody. And then start with, we'll use the chef this time. Oh, did I not switch to chef? Okay, we have the chef.
투입이군요.
Or was that just for the other ID, not the chef?
실시.
You made a gacha, but you hate gacha. We need money. Ever think about selling the restaurant? No.
간단해요.
That's really funny. That's really funny, Ida. So resolving these distortions,
경계를 풀고
we have to open up the heart of the distorted.
그렇군. 견갑골을
Oryoshu.
장뼈
The physical revelation of the heart.
보이는 방법이라.
Oh, for the other. Oh, but for her it's good too. Got it, Kai. I see.
돌아다니고 있어요.
Nintendo.
위생에 좋지 않을 텐데.
That can't be hygienic. For real, Sinclair. Maybe the real horror is, what is it people get from raw chicken? Is it salmonella? Where's that peanut butter? I feel like I heard someone talking about this one time. I had forgotten that around 80% of the sinners valued my suggestions less than the cooing of a random pigeon on the roadside.
그래서 이 닭들을 족치면 그 집에
귀엽군.
Okay.
썰이다.
What a line. Cute. Let's stab Ryoshu. Oh, salmonella? I see blind and guard jump. It is chicken.
끄덕.
Oh, from uncooked poultry and eggs. Oh, and fish too. Wow. Oh. Wait, Heathcliff. No way that just happened. Heathcliff. Heathcliff stood in silence. It was quite the sight.
지금 히스클리프 씨 쪽이 더 괜찮은 것 같아요.
And Ishmael's just fine.
보이잖아요.
I think I like Heathcliff better this way. Make a gotcha to make money for other games, but now don't have time to make the other games. Sad. What a situation to find yourself in, Kai. What a situation.
그게 그거라뇨.
Same difference.
시계 대가리나 닭 대가리나.
Clockhead, chicken head.
때고 유난인지 모르겠군.
Oh, it did. I see, Elemental. Sinclair was the only one actually worried about Heathcliff.
있지. 분리가 안 되면
Why don't we keep him as our mascot?
먹어보는 건 어때?
Yeah, I can see that. Shidoe. Heathcliff is communicating with the other hens. They're talking. The voice acting. What is happening?
수다쟁이가 되었네요.
Oh, Honglu.
히스클리프 씨가 대화를 한다기보단
The chicken is using his mouth to communicate.
히스클리프 씨의 몸을 빌려서
Project Moon creates a problem to solve another problem.
히스클리프 씨와
Oh, Dawn.
타오르는 석양의 해결사들 코스
I'd wish to cosplay with him as two fixers del atardecer ardiente someday. Oh.
교수만 당할 것이오.
I love that that's the only reason Dawn is helping Heathcliff. Okay, so Heathcliff is going inside.
도저히 못 봐주겠군.
Okay, and Otis is grabbing the chicken and slapping it.
타격 소리가 적군의 포로를 심.
I see it as them storing grain in a silo. The more money they make off this, the more they can stash for later games. Maybe.
그렇게 막
Is it really okay to yank it off like that?
그러다가
You might peel his face right off with that.
답답하군. 설사 얼굴 가죽이 벗겨져도.
Oh, that is true. I guess we could just heal people. Alright then. Here comes the chicken. Oh, Heathcliff.
정신이 드나?
That coughing. That was so genuine.
이번에 왜 이상한 국물이?
So it's like Heathcliff doesn't remember anything. He's having fun, leave him alone.
할머니들의 중얼거리면서 닭들이랑 진지하게 대화를
Serious discussion with those chickens.
그러고 보니 뭔가 대화가
So yeah, Heathcliff didn't know what was happening.
뭐라더라?
They were on about some sort of recipe. Wait, this is all just some ploy to get the recipe from a rival restaurant, isn't it? That's kind of funny.
지금 닭들이랑
Okay then.
놀이라고 하는 거예요?
So we have to go find the manager from across the way.
쟤네 이름이
Head ends. Phora doesn't have a lot of IDs, but at least they have a lot of friends. Oh, for real, Kai.
얼추
I rely on backseating. Backseating and friends to get me through games.
에 대해 밝혀진 건 많이 없지만
Everything is fine.
선아 아니
Okay. So the mind crumbles.
가령 홍루 씨가 도시를 살아가면서
This is so complicated.
변하지 않을 거라고
Honglu had a belief
있었을 거예요.
that would be an unchanging constant,
혹은 삶을
or
지탱하고
hope for something.
그게 한순간에
If that
무너지면
support suddenly collapses,
버리게 될 정도로
oh,
큰 충격을 받는다면
so it's almost like distortion,
그럴 수도 있겠네요.
but kind of. Is it distortion?
뭐잘
찬란 도련님 인생에서 일어난 대단한 충격이라 봤자
용돈은 받은 적도 없었던
I've
거죠.
never received an
원할 때마다
allowance.
쓸 수 있었는데 굳이 받을 필요는 없잖아요.
Wait, Honglu, isn't that an allowance? It's like an infinite allowance.
뭐였는데?
Okay.
알고 있다고 생각했는데 지금은 또
Describing the distortion phenomenon. Yeah. Oh yeah, Ida. So, and that's what we're resolving when like regular people distort. I see. And it's a deeply personal thing. Okay.
여기서 뒤틀림이 원하는 방식이라 한다.
Describing distortion. Yes. Thanks, Nokia.
모르겠고 그래.
Chicken-based cooking. Gregor takes a confident step forward.
전쟁통에서 남은 음식을
Okay, Gregor.
전우들에게 통조림을 이용한 요리를 해준 적이 많았지. 트라우마에 시달리던 군인들도
Okay.
전부 감동의 눈물을 흘리며 다 같이 퍼먹었어.
Okay, where is Gregor? How is Gregor just randomly a great chef? We love to see it.
방금 누가 콧김 소리를 냈던 것 같은데.
웃기는군.
What does the CF know about cooking?
어디서 요리를 운운하는 거지?
우와, 그레고르 씨가 가게를 차린다면 집게 사장이 되는 거네요.
I mean, lots of mixed reactions, I guess.
그거 벌레 털보란 뜻이었지.
Crawling furball. Oh yeah, I forgot about Ryoshu's abbreviations. We have seen a couple of them so far. If you experience a shocking, traumatic event, your response is either to gain an ego by embracing it or denying it and distorting into, wait, so will this shopkeeper across the road become, or at least gain an ego?
심지어 료슈
What do you mean
씨가
great?
료슈 알았어요.
Wait, what did I say?
있어 보이는 말이긴 하지만.
Oh, no. You mean Gregor's not a great chef?
아니 그런데 요리는
He even cooked before Ryoshu. It's like, I've heard people say something like, do you even lift? It's like, do you even cook? Oh, so Ryoshu. Oh, I see. The rivalry. Gregor's Korean Mr. Krabs. Literally flipping patties. I'm on Shu's side. Of course you would be, Roja. Of course you would be.
재밌잖아.
Distort isn't always a murder monster. Sometimes you remain part of your mind, like the ensemble.
그래, 우린 그동안 너무 가까웠어. 오늘만큼은 벽을 좀 더 보자고.
Try that. Heathcliff's on Gregor's side.
자식을 박살내면 이긴다.
아니.
Oh, but Heathcliff doesn't know what's going on. Egos are born through extreme moments of stress of strong emotions.
본인의 수치구나. 참고로 난 즉석식품파다.
Oh, Otis. That reference is just a preference. Honglu's big meaty claws comment is actually a voice actor joke. Wait, that's why?
이수는 어느 쪽이야?
That's hilarious, Ida. Wow. Okay.
그렉이나 류슈 중에 꼭
수자 부리지 마.
Okay.
저 친구는 초반부터
What about Ishmael?
생각이 좀 통했던 사이라고.
They've been thick as thieves since early on. Oh, Ishmael too. Oh.
그레고르 씨의 통조림 음식은
No more canned food.
적에
The ensemble was a special case,
많이 먹어서
but oh, it might be a little spoiler to elaborate. Got it, Nokia.
못 마주치는.
I'll wait patiently for my ensemble lore drop in the story. Ishmael took a few steps back. Even though there wasn't much rapport to begin, I could hear what little trusting bond existed between the two fall apart. Oh, Dawn. Her face was off color.
사실 이전에 버스에서 닭꼬치를 먹을 때
What'd she do with the chicken kebab? Oh, it's because of the lighter.
입에 담을 수도
Don Quixote was was scarred by the lighter scene. Oh,
보고 만 건가?
you too.
닭꼬치의
At
궁극적인
two, Ishmael. I think I know that reference. At two, Brutus, right? I've only ever heard it. I don't know if I've ever read the original material. It's from Julius Caesar, I think. Something like that. Soon enough, Hong Lu went to Gregor's side.
살면서 애완동물 사료 같은
Oh no.
한 번쯤은 먹어봐야지.
No one on Gregor's side is there for Gregor.
그레고르 씨를 응원할게요.
Hong Lu just wants to try pet food. Oh.
그래.
Oh, it's in Library of Ruina. You find it not here in Limbus. Oh, it is Brutus. Thanks, Nokia.
파우스트.
Oh, Faust.
누구보다 합리적인
Oh,
선택을
no.
할 수 있겠지?
글쎄요.
I don't know.
파우스트는 종종 모험을 즐기기도 하죠.
Faust took her place behind Ryoshu.
안 돼요. 왜 이렇게 저희끼리
And then
편을
Sinclair.
나누는 거예요?
어이, 그태
A way to survive or buzz off.
길을 고르든지.
Also, distortions in their current state are the result of listening to a voice telling someone to do something.
그럼
Who or what that voice is a massive spoiler. I see. That feels a little bit like case study of Vanitas to me, Ida. Like a voice that corrupts people, and it's kind of a spoiler for the rest of the story.
가지 않겠어. 저건
이상.
필요 없어. 가져.
Oh, Isong on Gregor's team. Oh, and Merceau.
메르소
But why Merceau?
좀 감동받았어.
You still decided to come and stand by me.
많은 대화를 나누진 못했지만
Oh.
이렇게 먼저 다가오셔서 나-
Also, Gregor's hair in this picture.
그저 적은 인원수가 있는 곳으로 가는 편이
Oh, Merceau. Sinclair harem and the Gregor team. Well, it's fine. It's fine. Wait, which side would you be on? All of you in chat. Would you pick Gregor or Ryoshu? Perfectly balanced. As all things should be. Also, they're trying to cook something that will appease this distortion.
어망직식 따위.
It's a restaurant, a rafts.
어차피 망하기 직전에
Team
시작하는
Gregor,
거예요?
Yogg's on Team Gregor.
그래.
Our goal is to deal with the distortion. Neither. That's fair, guard jump. Oh, the chicken.
방해하면
버린다.
Okay, when did this just turn into like a cooking anime? Team Gregor, but but not because of Gregor. Gregor, I don't mind canned food.
해보기는 할게요.
That's so funny.
어쩔 수 없지만요.
Also, why does Sinclair know what Ryoshu's saying? It's wrong. Okay, here we go against Head Chicken, aka Bongi. Wait, they're called Bongies. Here we go. Let's deal with these head chickens. Head chickens. They're on the same wavelength. Absolutely.
해보기는 할게요.
Okay.
안 되면 어쩔 수
Well, here we
없지만요.
are, and the ruins of a kitchen fighting living sentient chicken something. I hesitate to even call this a real chicken.
늘 새롭다니까요.
I don't know what to think. Though I will say I could definitely see these being like kept as pets by some people. We're getting a plushie. Okay. Head chicken plushies could go so hard though. I would actually kind of love that. Would I ever get one? I don't know. But seeing that they exist, that could be kind of nice. Because they really are just little cuties. They have the big eyes and everything. Sure, they eat people's heads, but it's fine. We can look past that. I wonder what would happen to all of these head chickens. Like once the distortion goes away,
쓸만해져.
do they just fade away? Or will they be in need of a home?
유쾌한 결투였네.
Oh, during the live event, the event points for this grind were bongy plushies. Oh, wait, that's so cute. Murderous aura is supposed to be part of the culinary experience.
그딴 레시피.
Sinclair harem, Ryoshi team versus Gregor and the others. Nice choice, Kai.
생존 요리를 이길 레시피는
There's no dish that beats the taste of... Okay, I don't know if I can get behind that line, Gregor.
노랭이 닭 가져와.
Okay.
세상 씨, 미안하지만 이 통조림을 좀 따줘.
Can you... No, Gregor, not the canned food. Sorry, but can you open the scan for me? Oh. There are two kinds of people in the world. Oh, like how right now you're getting trinket sacks. Oh, like event currency. Why do I hear smoking in the kitchen? Oh, they're the two smokers. Grinding 4,000 bongi was soul crushing. I'm so sorry for your... I almost said your loss, but what you had to go through, Yog. That does sound pretty tough. And... okay, I think I'll make a couple of modules so we can still be getting enkephalin generated and it's not like maxed out. Okay. Hell's Chickapalooza. Okay, this might be maybe the last stage of the day. I feel like this is a good stopping point. We can have this chicken, what's it called again? Wallapalooza, something like that. Chicken palooza. Where murderous auras part of the culinary experience. Clearly Dante has never had the displeasure of preparing a meal for a wedding party. Wait. Okay, wedding parties must be so stressful. Have I ever been to a wedding party? I don't think I have. But from what I hear, so stressful. And like all the pressure that's on for someone's big day. Yeah. Wasn't it 6,000 at the time? Oh, it was 6K for the last two events? This event, it was only 4K. 6,000 bongi. Imagine seeing that on a recipe. like a cup of flour, a teaspoon of sugar, and 6,000 bongi. That sounds pretty tough. Then again, I guess I'm learning the way of the grind. The gotcha grind. Gradually. I don't know. I feel like I'm pretty good at like managing myself. I generally just do dailies and like try and grind up characters for streams. And like I'm not addicted to these games, which I'm kind of grateful for. I do see the appeal though. I had to repeat the hard mode dungeon like 60 or 70 times or something. Oh wow, Yog. Okay, second wave. That... I don't even want to ask how long that took. 60 or 70 times. Yeah, now thankfully, with the last two events, the grind is a hard version of the story boss. Oh, so it was worse before? The more I hear about, like, all the quality of life changes that Limbus has had, the more grateful I am that I started a little later. I just checked 6,000 for the first. It has been reduced to 4,000 since event 4.5. Wow. So the last event took like 2 hours total. Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh, you can one rate it easily. Oh, so it's more like you press buttons and let it run in the background? I mean, that's kind of nice. I like when I can grind games and like let them run behind another program with something I'm working on. And then just like take them out of the oven or something. It's like I put in a couple of batches to bake, press some buttons, and wait for the grinding to stop. Okay. We are getting a lot of... Okay, we have so much lunacy. I know it's not like a ton, but hey. It's like we have 2 10 pulls and a ticket for 10 pulls. All saving for wall purchase, I promise. I promise. But yeah. Yeah. I'll probably finish these dailies off stream and get back to the grind. I did have to kill the story boss 80 times, but it's only a single stage. Oh, and with current event, you can farm other things than the event stage. I farmed the whole event currency by doing mirror dungeon this time. Wow. Well, that does sound a lot easier. I'll keep that in mind, Nokia. If you have any like grind strat recommendations, feel free to drop them. I think I'll absolutely have to get through the mirror dungeons a few times. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, but yeah. That was such a time. I think we had a happier ending than I was expecting in Canto 3. We met Damien. We got to see those interactions with Sinclair. We saw the cooking scene. Oh yeah, so much happened. It's no easier, just more worth it. Well, I guess that works too, Kai. I guess that works too. I like doing worthwhile things. But yeah, is there anything I have to say at the end? We have Arknights tomorrow. Oh, and then a lot of exciting things next week, including a collab. Wink, wink. You'll hear more about that soon. But yeah, farm the mirror dungeon. It's a good grind. It gives a lot of BP level and some lunacy the first time per week. Okay. Mirror dungeon it is. I'll give it a shot and keep you all updated, okay? But yeah, please drink water, sleep, eat something. Remember to move around. Yeah. We can't have any stiff bodies. I don't know. We can't have any shrimps in chat, okay? So yeah. As always, thanks so much for being here. And bye everybody. You're all so sweet. Oh, but it takes way more time than the dailies. Okay. I'll give them some tries, Nokia, and see what I come up with. But yeah, have a great rest of your days, nights, VOD futures. And I'll see you Starsight, everybody. Bye. Bye.